year.
See?
But I think they planned that in advance of the season. He is very good, though.
Yeah,
as an announcer.
Yeah. Because he really
bad.
millennials it up. He doesn't mind getting a little risque, having some fun in there.
I like that. Because he's 38.
Yeah.
So it's like he's compared to the rest of the people in the booth, a little youth.
Yeah, love the Sanchez.
Right. Plus,
Sometimes he'll take a few jabs at the competition.
oh my goodness, I can't imagine. And apparently he likes to go out and have a couple cocktails every now and then. It would appear.
I guess. I don't know.
Well, because maybe. He goes to Indianapolis, and he's out, it's not that late, but 12:30, something like that.
Gets in a day or two early.
And of course, got to acclimate to the clock.
Of Indianapolis?
Yeah, he's got to get on Indianapolis time, so you got to get there a little early. That's what I always do, get on Indianapolis time, and just acclimate to the city. And part of that is the nightlife, I'm sure. But he got stabbed, Mark Sanchez got stabbed. And over the weekend, people at first are going, "This is terrible. I can't believe
immediately.
I can't believe the butt fumbler got stabbed. I can't believe Mark Sanchez got attacked like this." And, first fans are doing it, and then Twitter starts to light up, and then the governor of Indianapolis goes, "This is what I'm talking about. We got to clean up these streets. It's too violent out there. There's too many violent criminals out there." And I don't think he for sure had allowed all the details to come out.
What details do you need to come out?
Well,
Mark Sanchez gets stabbed.
Mark
Everybody's
Sanchez gets stabbed.
Oh my God, get better.
There's too many violent criminals on the street.
Another Democrat-led city.
Right. And somehow, 3 days later, Mark Sanchez has a felony. So, the way apparently this story goes is, first, what started to make everybody question things was they go, so one guy must have said this, "Yeah, but you should see the other guy." Mark Sanchez legitimately got messed up.
Oh, yeah.
He had stab wounds. He was in the hospital, the whole thing.
He is. He's still there.
Right. Yeah, it's because he's handcuffed to the bed.
Right, he can't leave.
But somebody said, "You should see the other guy." Because then they went and saw the other guy, and they went, "Oh, no. Oh, God, no." I mean, it looks like his jaw was almost completely taken off of his neck. Find
the real picture.
It's the damage that happened to this other guy. And when you see that type of damage on the other guy, that's when you start going, wait, oof. Look at the gash from his, almost, inches below his nostril, all the way down to his ear. He's in this neck brace. I mean, he is in rough shape. And he's an older guy.
Yeah, he's
65, I think. Something like that. So
that's almost like a Joker scar.
You want to know how I got this scar? Mark Sanchez got in my car. So this guy, this poor guy is trying to make a living, right?
Mark Sanchez.
No, Mark Sanchez is, he's doing pretty well. He was doing well financially. I forgot. He's got a felony and a lawsuit. So I don't know how well he's going to be doing financially. But this guy's trying to make a living. This other guy in the other side of the Mark Sanchez gruesome attack, where his job is to replace or cooking oil.
He's a grease truck driver.
Right. And so he's outside this spot at midnight, replacing the grease. And Mark Sanchez, and they found video of Mark going down the alley first to confront and then leaving the alley with wounds. But when he's described, I don't know what was going on. I don't want to put any judgment. I don't want to put anything on anybody. But when the tape came out of him going down the alley, it was described as him stumbling down the alley. And when I looked at the tape, it didn't look like it was a misleading headline. See, the Post says that he was seen with a stumbling down Indianapolis sidewalk after being stabbed in a fight. It's weird that they went from attack to fight. That's two very different things, and you wonder if he's stumbling because he was in a fight, or maybe for other reasons. Because apparently, what he does is he sees this truck back there, and he tells the guy, "You can't park here," which you're probably confused. Mark Sanchez is not a traffic cop at midnight in Indianapolis. He is, as previously stated, former quarterback of the New York Jets and broadcaster on NFL Fox.
Is he a TikToker?
I was gonna ask, was he doing the "you can't park here" prank?
Possibly TikToker. I haven't checked his phone. You know you can't park here. Meanwhile, the guy's like, I'm just trying to do my job and dump the grease and collect the other grease. And
He just doesn't understand how the prank's done.
Right.
He
He's not,
thinks you
well,
say that to anyone.
probably somebody showed him the prank. Wherever the establishment was that they were hanging out, having a cocktail or two. And, he thought he would get a little froggy.
Watch this.
So he goes and he's like, well, you can't park here. And the guy's like, what are you talking about? I'm just trying to do my job. And Mark Sanchez says, you can't park here. And he's like, you got to get out of the truck. You got to get out of the truck. So the guy, unfortunately, does get out of his truck. Instead of shutting the doors, locking them, rolling the windows up, putting his fingers in his ears, and screaming, as I do whenever anybody intimidating comes up to my car.
Is that what you do?
Yes, whenever anybody, for instance, this morning on the West Side Highway, I was at a red light, and a gentleman approached asking if I had any spare change. And I rolled up the windows, and I hit lock, and I put my fingers in my ears, and started screaming as loud as I could until the light turned green. And it was fine. I didn't get into any altercation. It was totally fine. So, and I do it with the kids in the car so that they know how to handle situations like that as well. Unfortunately, this driver did not do that. I guess they don't do that in Indianapolis. It's more of a New York thing, maybe a Westchester thing specifically. But the guy he steps out of the car, and he probably stepped out of the car to be like, "Yo, what are we doing here? What are we doing here?" So he steps out, and when he steps out of the car, Mark Sanchez gets in the car. He got into the guy's truck, which unfortunately there's also a crime, which is like felony, assault, stabbing. That's all crimes. But also unlawful entry of somebody's vehicle is also a crime. So there's another crime right there. So he gets in the guy's car.
I didn't read that.
Yeah. He 100% yes, he got in the guy's car is what they're saying.
Mark.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to do that.
He got in the guy's car. And then when I was reading this morning, it could be I don't know. But apparently the guy goes, "Get out of my car."
You sure?
And Mark Sanchez goes, "No, I'm not going to get out of your car."
What are you going to do? Stab me?
Right. And so then things escalate. And the gentleman says that he felt his life was in danger. Blades come out, and there ends up being a knife fight. Now, Mark did get the more damage in than the other fella, but it would appear by all accounts that this altercation was 1,000% the fault of Mark Sanchez. There doesn't appear to be. Now, as things evolve, maybe it'll change, but it appears that a lot of the crux is, see, he's in the guy's car. I see you reading the article now and going, oh my God.
He was in his truck. He climbed up into the cab of the truck.
Yes, he's in the cab of the truck, and he's going like, I'm the captain now.
The footage reviewed by detectives showed Sanchez grabbing him and throwing him up against the wall.
Right. You see? And then he gets out, throws him against the wall, and it's all started with the claim you can't park here. Meanwhile, and I don't want to get anybody to get confused. This is not Mark Sanchez's establishment. He was just in town, which again, this is why you don't need to get in town early. No good can come of it. Just get in town for the gig and then go home. Lock yourself up, When Travis has these outbursts, it's in his own living room. Nobody can see because, Travis likes to have a few cocktails of his own.
Yeah, my wife knows to put the knives away.
Put the knives away and just let Travis scream until he passes out on the floor until Monday morning, at which point you kick him and he'll get on the ferry and go to work.
I don't know if that's how it happens. But
it has happened that way.
I'm not awake, so.
So who's to say?
Can't say.
Who's to say? You just kind of shake yourself off and realize you're on the boat already.
Yeah.
Well, all right. I guess it's time to produce a show.
Better send some news stories.
Yeah. Yeah. So, so this is Mark Sanchez got himself in a bit of trouble.
Pepper sprayed Mark Sanchez.
That's what he did to try to defend himself, to try to get him away. Mark Sanchez, and that's also like bad for Mark Sanchez because when you pepper spray somebody, it usually is because you perceive a conflict is coming. Mm-hmm. Like if you're going to pepper spray Mark Sanchez, it's probably because Mark Sanchez is coming at you. You don't like pepper spray. If it's an assault, just a straight up, I'm going to go assault you. Like you don't hear about that in a robbery. If somebody's trying to like mug you, they don't pepper spray you because you tend to panic when you get pepper sprayed. You're like, it's a, hey, get away from me. Here's pepper spray. It's going to give me a chance to try to escape. And so, yeah, he pepper sprayed Mark Sanchez. Fight breaks out. Knife wounds happen. Mark Sanchez catches a couple. The other guy gets it a lot worse.
I don't understand how the
Mark
other
Sanchez
guy
is
got hurt.
is a millionaire who's a football player and a broadcaster. The other guy's a grease truck driver.
Maybe he makes his money in Greece.
So that would be where he makes his money, but it's probably not as much.
It's not like gold.
No, but a lot of people think it is. And they'll go and steal it. It's bad.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, I guess, is Mark Sanchez on leave from his broadcasting duties, or have they not yet made an announcement?
He was not at the Sunday Colts game.
Because he had knife wounds.
Yeah.
There's the knife wounds.
I don't think Fox Sports has said anything other than like...
What do you think is
Get
their
better.
official statement? What do you think?
What do you think?
They go, you go, is Mark Sanchez still on the team? Is he still in good standings? And their official statement has been, what do you think? We're reading the same things you are. It gets worse literally every day. So he is up, for a felony now, I believe. Which it's like, bro, I'll never understand people who they have it all. You know what I mean? Like, you got out of the game before you were 40. You got out of the game in your mid-30s. Great time to get out of the game. You made your money in the game. You made your mark. You got a butt fumble. You have a thing people remember you for. You have a career in broadcasting. And let me tell you, was he on the A team? No. But guess what? It's literally the best gig. You make good money. You don't need $100 million. Nobody's ever going to spend $100 million. And if you do, you're probably a supervillain that's making LexCorp or something like that. You get a couple $1,000,000 in the bank. You have very little pressure because they're not going to fire anybody off the C team. They're not going to blame the C team if ratings aren't great. They're going to blame the A team. Then they're going to go to the B team. You got everything you need. And then you got to go and get into knife fights with grease truck drivers. I mean, I just don't. Like, here's the world on a silver platter. Oh, does the silver platter come with a knife that I can use to get into a knife fight with a grease truck driver? What are we doing? It's just so easy. And he's only 38. Like, he literally could broadcast for, if he wanted to, 5 years, and then be done. Put the money in investments, have a nice, humble life. But no. He's got to get into knife fights with grease truck drivers.
There's something about being blackout drunk that the blackout just takes you where it's going to take you.
No, I guess so. But you know what? When you're in the position that Mark Sanchez is in, maybe you go like this. I got to stop getting blackout drunk because the blackout tends to take me wherever it's going to take me. And that's a huge risk. It's one thing when you're a young man and you're convinced that you're invincible because you're a young man. And also, you got nothing to lose because you haven't established anything yet. But when you're 38 and you've got it all, to still be getting blackout drunk in Indianapolis, of all places, is insane.
The night before you're supposed to call a game.
You got a game tomorrow. Are you really that comfortable with the gig that you get blackout and it's like, what do I got to do tomorrow? Call a game? I could do that in a post blackout haze. Let's literally try that.
What if the gals from People magazine ask you out for drinks after work?
Well, then you got to go full Cheyenne. That's a good question.
Your mid-late 30s?
That's a good question. You mean in your late 30s, is it appropriate to still have blackout happy hour?
Well, the sun's still out.
Sure, sun's out, guns out. Of course. Sometimes you got to do it, but get the gals to stay away from the grease truck drivers. Hey, you can't, gals. I'm gonna go talk to the truck driver. He can't park there.
Sanchez told cops he doesn't remember anything.
That's probably what he should be telling them. And he probably really doesn't. I mean, and I can't imagine that either. Like, waking up in a stupor, slowly realizing you're in a hospital bed. How did I get... By the way, ouch. What like, I'm hurting. Also, like, is there something in my eye? My eyes are a little runny. Why does it feel like... I don't know, did I have wings or something last night and rub my eye? What's that residue? And then those blackout memories start flashing. You know, when you have a blackout, at first it's nothing, and then a little thing here, and then a little thing there, and you go, oh, no. Oh, no. What did I do? And then you turn into Making a Murderer, hoping that you could still make the game. Yeah, I don't mind giving you a statement. You think I'll be out in time for WrestleMania?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, officer. Yeah, mind if I jump out of this hospital bed? I got to go call a game for the Fox Broadcasting Company. I think you'll probably stay right there, Mark. I think you're just fine. And now he's still in Indianapolis, right? Still in the hospital in Indy?
He's still in the hospital, yeah.
I mean, luckily, it's a great city, but I'm sure they're taking care of him. Let's go to Adam in Massachusetts. 866-969-1969. 866-969-1969 is our phone number here on Sam Roberts Show. What's up, Adam?
Good morning. How are you?
How are you?
That was my Arnold.
That was very good.
I wanted to see what you thought might be more embarrassing, the butt fumble or this whole ordeal.
Honestly, what's most embarrassing about this whole ordeal is that it's only reminding people of the butt fumble. He's butt humbled by the butt fumble. Yeah, it's only reminding people of the butt fumble because literally, what's the first thing we said on the show? You may know Mark Sanchez, a butt fumble.
I missed the beginning. I apologize.
Oh, yeah.
For being redundant.
Oh yeah, no, it's not redundant at all. Any chance we get for it, yeah, no, I think it's good to remind people.
Yeah.
I think you're right. Thank you, Adam.
All
I
right,
think
appreciate it. Thanks, guys.
He's got two things. Now he's got two things. He's got the butt fumble and this thing.
I think this might
Trumpet?
worse, maybe. Yeah. Stabbing a guy because you're blackout drunk
Hard.
and say you can't park here.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm still trying to figure out when he got the knife and stabbed the other guy. Or not stabbed, but like
well, I heard he was so blackout drunk
lacerated him.
that the guy pulled out a knife. And Mark Sanchez goes, "You call that a knife? This is a knife." But it was a spoon.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I heard. I heard it started
So
as
he has played Knifey Spoony before.
Well, it started as a typical game of knifey spoony and ended in sheer and utter violence. Let's go to Donald in Indiana. What's up, Donald?
Yeah, first thing, Sam, you explaining a blackout to Travis is hilarious to me.
I am a purveyor of all things, and I can speak on many a topic.
But Mark Sanchez, when he approached the delivery guy, said, "Nah, man, I already talked to the manager of the hotel. You can't park here," because, of course, that's what I do when I check into a hotel is ask, "Where do you want delivery guys?"
You gotta check with the manager. I mean, look, maybe Mark Sanchez is a guy who likes to take charge of things. Now, Donald, as this is happening in your home state of Indiana, is it everywhere?
Yeah, it was great to get on Reddit and get all the local actual accounts before the news even had everything right.
Oh, and you were listening to your governor just earlier this weekend. Thank you, buddy. Now the governor's got to be like, "Hey, listen, I still think these streets are dangerous, and I still don't like Democrat-run cities, but this doesn't appear to apply to my grievances."
Call in the National Guard.
That's right.
Protect our former quarterbacks.
That's right. And I think grease truck drivers are the ones in danger.
Oh, sure. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. Who's to say who's right and who's wrong. Either way, let's get the National Guard in here.
Whoever's white.
Yeah. Let's protect that guy and get the National Guard in here, regardless. Hey, it's working in the other cities.
Oh, good. You have the same thing that I
Yes, this was sent to me by Hard Rock Johnny, master of the Duncan Point.
Whoa, is that official?
Well,
Are you giving him that title?
He's doing very well. I'm doing very well myself.
Wow.
But he is a bit of an Obi-Wan to me. He's had a higher point valuation, and he was tipped off earlier than I was to the change in policy with Duncan points.
That would make sense if he's Obi-Wan and you're Anakin.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
In many ways.
100%. More intriguing details are emerging. Sanchez was doing wind sprints in the alleyway shortly before the violent altercation occurred. Now, for those that don't know, wind sprints are a form of high-intensity interval training that involves short bursts of maximum effort sprinting, followed by a period of rest, something that Sanchez will likely have been familiar with during his career as a top-level professional athlete. Also, it was claimed that the ex-quarterback wasn't cooperative with responding police officers at the scene near the pub in Indianapolis, which is weird because usually blackout drunk former athletes that get drunk and do wind sprints are very cooperative. You don't think there's any chance that Mark Sanchez gets drunk and tries to relive the glory days, do you?
I believe this 100%. This is like when Michael Scott was trying to outrun cars when they had the speed camera.
That's right.
in front.
That's right. It's 100%. Oh, old Mark Sanchez got alpha when he got drunk, didn't he?
You think he was having like an Al Bundy?
I think he was.
4 touchdowns in a
Except
single
instead
game?
of poke high, it was the Jets. And he wanted people to remember his good game, not the butt fumble game.
Wind sprints while blackout drunk.
Wind sprints while blackout drunk. I feel like that's a red flag.
He did go to a pair of AFC championship games.
I know,
so
and nobody brings that up, do they?
We should be gracious with him.
Well, yeah.
Those are legitimate glory days.
Can you imagine going to multiple AFC championship games? And he'd do it with the Jets?
Yeah.
With the Jets of all teams. They don't win.
He's like the only one in recent memory to bring them real playoff success.
Right. And it's like, how far down on the list can it possibly be? Everybody's like, did he do it? I know he did the butt fumble, and I know he did wind sprints in that alley before he stabbed that guy. Oh, yeah, I guess there were AFC championships, too.
They pretend it didn't happen because it's Mark Sanchez of the Jets.
Yeah,
it just doesn't sound right.
It doesn't. And that couldn't be true.
That must be fake.
He couldn't be such a fuck up that he made everybody forget about his trips to the AFC championship. It couldn't be that bad, could it? Let's go to Jason in Chicago. What's up, Jason?
Yeah, I was just going to mention, talking about Silver Platter, he's married to this actress. Are you familiar with that show, Chad Powers, that came out?
Oh, yeah, I haven't watched it yet, but I'm familiar with it. I know Hawk Tua has a guest starring role on it.
Yeah, that part is whatever, but the show's pretty good.
Okay, I'll check it out.
But what's funny, Silver, she is gorgeous, by the way. So he's got her, and that show just came out, and it's about a quarterback. It's the whole where he's faking being a quarterback. He's wearing prosthetics. He's a former college loser. He blows it in this game. And
but you're saying Mark Sanchez's wife is an actress who's on the show?
Correct. And
she's
like one of the main characters. So it's like a weird full circle thing that I thought was worth mentioning. Kind of
For sure.
ironic, I guess.
For sure. I think on both counts that number one, he's also got a beautiful actress wife. Literally. Just only everything to lose. He's got what a lot of people would consider a literally perfect life. Mike, if you could take out the wind sprints, stabbing, blackout, Indianapolis saga, would you say, and maybe the butt fumble, other than that, Mark Sanchez has basically a perfect life?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And because I've lived the portion where the wind sprints and stabbing they're within the realm of possibility.
Sure.
Haven't sniffed the AFC Championship game.
Right. You would think if you not only sniffed, but got to touch a couple of AFC Championship games, you'd go, you know what? I'm going to lean more in that. On that side, let me lean more towards the AFC Championship thing and less towards the stabbing and wind sprints. Because the stabbing and wind sprints, I feel like a lot of athletes or people who profess themselves to be athletes, maybe never quite did it professionally, can relate to that part.
I know so many people this could have happened to.
Yes, but it shouldn't be Mark Sanchez.
No. He should be in bed resting at that
That's
time.
right. That's right.
Big day tomorrow.
It's late at night. You should be in bed resting, maybe watching some game tape.
Oh, he's an avid fan of musical theater.
Really? I didn't know Mark Sanchez was into music. You know what? I think we should look into this grease truck driver. I think he might have been. I think this governor was onto something. What's his favorite show?
I don't know, but he presented the 2010 Tony Awards where he introduced a number from the Broadway musical Memphis.
Oh, this guy, life is giving you everything. God just goes, hey, I know we have to split everything, but we're going to give most of it to you, Mark Sanchez. I know I've got all this good stuff that I have to split between everybody on Earth, but I'm going to give a lot of it to you, Mark Sanchez. Just don't screw it all up. Can you do that for me?
No problem.
And Mark Sanchez goes, with all the gifts you've given me, my lord, how could I possibly screw this up? And then his lord says, well, I guess going to Indianapolis and doing wind sprints and stabbing a grease truck driver while you're blackout drunk? And Mark Sanchez says, that seems a little far-fetched, don't you think? Can you imagine being a musical theater fan and you get to present at the Tony Awards? It'd be like me presenting a Tony Award. Okay. It's I mean, I already got to, this is what they would say about me if this happened to me. And you know he once presented a Slammy Award?
That's what I was going to say.
I did present a Slammy.
Yeah.
I was going to, isn't that crazy? I was going to say, this would be like me presenting a Slammy. And then I remembered, I've already presented a Slammy.
You and Mark Sanchez cut from the same cloth.
Well, but you know what? Maybe that's why I see it this way. Because I lean far more towards, don't forget, you got to present a Slammy, than, you know what?
You can't park here.
Maybe I should get blackout, do wind sprints, and tell that guy where he can park. I know I lean so far away from that side and so much further into, man, I've been very fortunate in this life. Maybe I should lean into my fortune. Trapper in Canada. What's up, Trapper?
Hey, man.
Hey.
I was just thinking that he's probably going to be doing some hard time, and before he gets in there and he's out on bail, he should hit a tattoo parlor and get a tramp stamp that says you can't park here.
Okay. I don't mind a Trapper. That's funny.
All
That's
right.
funny.
Have a good morning.
Thank you.
I get it.
Thank you. I mean, look, he'll do fine in prison if that's where he ends up. Unless he walks in with like a Mark Sanchez ego. Like I would imagine ex-Jet broadcaster, you know, his crime. It's not like, you know, he did anything seedy that they wouldn't like in jail. I think he'll do all right. But can you imagine? He's got to have a mansion, right? He's got a beautiful wife. He presented a Tony. He did a buff fumble. He did 2 AFC championships. And now he's like, what's next for me? It ain't Disney World, maybe jail.
At least he's proficient in stabbing.
I mean, he's great
He
at
has
it.
to go to jail.
He's so good at stabbing.
Yeah,
He
like-
has to go to jail.
No, but like he knows he can handle himself.
Oh, meaning like
There's lots of shanking.
that's true. If you can stab, you can shank.
Right.
And that is one of those things. Like, if you're gonna go to jail, going to jail for stabbing is good because they're like, okay, he already has this skill.
He knows how to stab.
You know, you want to either be a stabber or a guy who cooked the books. Guys who cook the books do well in jail because then all the prisoners want you to cook their books too.
Plus, he's immediately going to be first pick in prison football games.
Oh, yeah. When they do longest yard for real, which
Yeah.
they will, he's going to be first pick.
So, yeah.
You know
I
who's
think
going to
he'll
be last pick? Jared from Subway. And if I'm Mark
He's
Sanchez,
just trying to eat his honey buns on the bleachers.
if I'm Mark Sanchez, they all say this. You go into jail, you punch the biggest guy in the face and let everybody know you're serious. I don't think so. I think you want to let everybody know you will also bully the weakest victim. If I'm Mark Sanchez, I'm going in and I'm punching Jared from Subway in the face as soon as I get there. And everybody knows, okay. Oh, why did you do that? Yeah. Jared from Subway's getting knocked out right away.
I'm glad they're all in the same jail.
Yeah, well, of course. Everybody's in the same jail. It's all the noteworthy people in jail. Ow! Just knock him right off the bench he's sitting on, eating that $5 footlong. Subway had to go into debt on those $5 footlongs to make everybody forget about Jared.
Yeah, they did.
I was thinking about that. I think that's why Subway did the $5 footlong, because otherwise people were just going to think about Jared's pants. They were like, how do we get people to stop thinking about Jared's pants? How about we lose money on the footlongs for a while? Yeah, it's probably worth it.
Hey, aren't you the sandwich that had the pedophile?
Yeah, you got for the guy with the pants who's in jail now. What if we give it to you for $5?
Take this for $5.
$5. Let's go to Dave in Minnesota. What's up, Dave?
Well, I was thinking about, the whole part of the story where Sanchez says he checked with the hotel manager, and the manager said that the truck driver wasn't allowed to park there. And to me, that sounds like one of these Dr. Rick commercials where the young homeowners are turning into their parents.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Don't turn into your parents.
He's just trying to help.
Good.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. I think that's right. Is this Mark Sanchez presenting at the Tonys?
Yeah.
This is him in his glory. I mean, this is what he's thinking about. This is what he's going to be thinking about when he's in jail. Like, I presented. They're like, didn't you play in 2 AFC championship games? And he's like, yeah. And I presented a Tony Award.
From the New York Jets, please welcome theater aficionado Mark Sanchez.
And by the way, we haven't even mentioned him. Pause for a second. He's like a very handsome guy.
Oh, yeah.
He's also
People
like an
love to.
extremely good-looking man.
Yeah.
Like that also, like that's just one of the many things he's got going for him. He's also very good-looking,
Blessed by God.
great jawline, and he even appears to be aging well.
A lot of the coverage of this story has revolved around his sexual resume.
Has he betted a lot of Hollywood's finest?
Some good ones in there.
Wow. Name a couple of them. Do you know?
Kate Upton is on the list.
Wow.
I believe he's been connected to Meadow Soprano.
You're kidding me. Back before the Dykstra family.
Oh, that's right.
Right. Meadows.
I always forget about that.
Meadow is what's
It's gotta
his
be so wild.
Nails.
Nails. Meadow is Nails' daughter-in-law now.
Isn't that insane?
It's nuts. Yeah, that's right. I think I do remember Mark Sanchez and Meadow being an item at one point. I mean, can you imagine that? If he goes to jail,
Jersey's finest.
you're just sitting there. Human beings are not meant to have that juxtaposition in life. Like, you're not meant to see both. You're meant to be in the middle, right in the middle. You're not meant to see both the tippity top and the bottom of the bottom. You're not meant to do it. Human beings can't take that. Well, let's look at him in his tux presenting a Tony.
Good evening. I'm here tonight representing the New York Jets.
And look at him. He's humble. He's charming.
Oh, he's so nervous. He's around all his favorite people.
Oh, he loves everybody. They're all such good singers, he's thinking to himself. Singers, dancers, and most importantly, storytellers.
Appreciate it. I've become a huge fan of musicals since I've come to New York, and I've taken some heat from guys on the team, believe me. But especially Memphis, I've come to love it.
Isn't that great? He moves to New York. He's like, I guess I'll see one of these Broadway shows everybody's talking about. He goes to one show. He's like, holy shit.
Oh, my God.
These are amazing. Are there more shows? The whole block is Broadway shows? Oh, I got to go to another one. I can't believe you guys didn't tell me. Have you guys seen these musicals? They're incredible. Like, to become a Broadway fan when you move to New York is awesome.
I think he stands on line with the old ladies from Long Island.
100%. 100%. Who's that in the TKTS booth? Is that Mark Sanchez, quarterback for the New York Jets? Yeah, I just found out about all these Broadway shows. You can get discount tickets here day of. Did you guys know that?
You really never know what you're going to get.
Yeah, we're me and a couple of guys from the team. We're going to TKTS tomorrow afternoon and see what we can get.
We're going to try to get rush tickets.
Yeah. I don't know if we'll be able to get them. We end up seeing Stomp again.
But,
it's better the second time. It's better.
All of his best friends are women with sensible haircuts.
That's right. He goes like this. People are having a conversation. Oh, I love Back to the Future. The musical? No. Oh, all right. Then go on with your conversation.
Oh, he must have been so bummed when he went to the Eagles.
Oh, yeah, because there's no Broadway in Philly.
When do we play the Jets?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, go ahead.
The next nominee for Best Musical was inspired by actual events, and it follows the relationship of a white radio DJ whose love for music transcends racial lines.
It's like me.
And a black singer who can't break out of segregated clubs. But when the two collaborate,
exactly
the golden era of early rock and roll takes flight. Here are the Tony nominees, Montego Glover and Chad Kimball, in the cast of Memphis.
Oh, he's psyched too. He loved that gig.
Can I stay on the stage and watch?
Can I just watch from here, please?
Like, no, you have to go back.
That does sound like a musical about me.
Not really.
I mean, white radio DJ?
Yeah, white radio DJ. That's where it starts and stops.
Crossing racial lines? I think so.
Bennington, Andy Cohen.
No, I think this sounds like me. But yeah, so listen. Good luck to Mark Sanchez.
Rest in peace.
I think he's going to do fine. They are, looking at potential jail time.
I mean, it's a felony.
Yeah, okay. Do a lot of felonies have jail time attached?
Yeah.
Okay.
And, like, they might upgrade more charges.
Who are those people that can't vote?
Felons.
Damn. And felons are called that because of the felon...
Knees.
I wonder if Mark Sanchez is, being a quarterback and a professional athlete, he might have to eventually get felon knee replacement. Okay.
Take a break.
No, it's too early. Yeah, no. They're looking maybe more charges.
Well, yeah, like,
wind sprinting in public.
Yeah, like, dude, that's so stupid. What are
Yeah,
you doing?
public wind sprints. Yeah, and also the guy who got the stabbing bad is like, yeah, I have a pretty significant lawsuit.
Oh,
that
yeah,
I'm
he's
filing.
suing them. And I think he mentions Fox in the lawsuit as well, saying that, he sued
That doesn't
Mark
feel...
Sanchez and Fox because Fox should have known about his drinking.
Okay, let's relax about that.
Well, hey.
He's trying to get as much money as
If
he
you
can.
have an
I get it.
opportunity to sue Fox.
I get it. And Fox should be mad at Mark Sanchez for that, not this guy. Yeah, and yeah, I'm sure a lawyer came to him and he was like, what happened here was done by people with a lot of money.
Yeah. The lawsuit accuses Fox Corporation of not supervising Sanchez's behavior.
Let's relax.
And that it should have known about his propensity for drinking and or harmful conduct.
By the way, this guy's 69. He's not 65. He's almost a 70-year-old man. One of the best ages. The age of 69 should be nothing but pleasure. And he's got to deal with this during that year of all years. I mean, every day when I'm 69, I'll be coming up to people going like, guess how old I am?
I'll be like, Dad,
Keep guessing. I know that. Keep guessing. Is it 69?
7?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that'll be 2 years. 60s is going to be a great decade. They're like, that nobody said that.
It's been 25 years.
It's been so long. Like, say what? 6, 7. Does he get to leave Indianapolis or maybe no?
Who, Mark?
Yeah.
It depends. I don't know.
I would imagine he'll get tried there, right?
Oh, for sure. What do you think? They're going to move it to New York so he gets a more favorable jury?
If I was him, I'd be pushing for it. Yeah, the guy that ran over Nicole Biggins from the Morning Mashup in a pickup truck, he didn't have any money.
No, I know.
So, when something like this happens and you got cash.
What about the guy who gave her fake Botox?
He is no longer with us.
What?
He took his own life.
Was this in the news? I
don't think it was in the news. Nicole informed me he took his own life. It was a big story, and lawsuits were starting to pile up, and criminal charges. He took his own life, and Nicole felt weird about it because she was like, he was my friend, but also he put botulism in my face.
No, you don't feel weird about it.
I said, focus on the botulism part. He was never your friend.
Do we know how?
How he took his own life?
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. So, wild times. Wild times. This is the guy who was giving all kinds of people fake Botox, many of whom were Nicole from the mashup and the friends that Nicole got to go see him.
I believe both of our wives were.
On the list. My wife didn't go.
No, neither did mine.
But I mean, Nicole's eyeball went googly for a period of time. She literally had to walk around with an eye patch on for a period of time because her eye went googly and she thought it was like a post-concussion thing from when she got hit by a car. But then, like, literally the thing said, this guy, this is what he did. He was unlicensed. He was using fake Botox. It was giving people botulism. And one of the side effects could be wonky eye. And she was like, oh, my God. He literally gave me wonky eye.
Oh, my God. What an end to the story.
Yeah. Wild, right? And it's just like that.
She doesn't know how to feel about it?
And that's just the end. And she's like, yeah, it messed her up. It messed her up something fierce.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Let's go to Dan in Maryland. What's up, Dan?
Hey, Sam, look, I just got a piping hot wake-up rap, and I looked down at my rewards points. Did you know that on this week they've changed the rewards points redemption for coffees from 500 points to 600 points?
Oh.
And I think they're trying to get a little sneaky here.
Oh, they're getting more than sneaky. I am very aware of this.
Very sneaky.
And I believe that a lot of it has to do with the fact that last month was very difficult for them. Because I went through 20,000 points last month. I'm not kidding. I went through 20,000 points last night. I mean, there were Friday mornings where we would drop the kids off, and then my wife and baby would come to the Dunkin' with me, and we would feast. Everybody was getting something to eat, some to drink.
It was a bean feast?
It was a bean feast. Yes.
That's a bummer
Bagels and donuts and coffee and refreshers. Yeah. And I mean, I was having feasts on Friday. I was hitting them 2-a-days. You know, I told you guys I was getting coffee in the morning or a refresher in the afternoon. And it was nuts.
It's like a Kanye song.
Yes. It was a wild time, to the point I will tell you right now, because I've been keeping track, and I still have more to go, by the way, because I got the update this month. Oh, thanks. I'm going to hang up on you. I forgot I didn't hang up on you, but thank you for bringing it up. You're 100% right, because they did get sneaky. So I have, as of now, I have 18,000 points that are going to be expiring at the end of the month. But when this exercise started, they told me on September 9th that I had 39,000 points that were going to expire. Ooh. And in 1 month, I got that down to 18,000 points that were going to expire.
How about a party for the boys?
No party for the boys. Party for me. And everybody's party in my mouth, and everybody's invited. Okay. But
Troy, you'd like a donut, right?
I'm sure you would, but you know what? You could have saved up all your points, like I did. You could have had all 20,000 points that you had to get rid of. It is what it is, right?
You're reaping the rewards.
I am reaping the rewards. But listen, Cold Brews, as of this week, went from 500 points to 950, almost double points. So literally, I have to get 19, 20 cold brews this month, and I'll use all the points. And that's not going to be a problem. You know, I can't picture that being an issue. That's going to be easy. So I am not concerned at all with where the points are going. But part of that is because Dunkin' got tricky. And then when they send the email, they go, good news. There's more things available for points because they opened up more menu items for points, right? Like they just opened a section called bakery. And so for bakery, it's just I don't know why donuts wouldn't be under bakery. It feels like that's where you make a donut. But instead of Little Treats is 3 munchkins, but bakery you can now get 10 munchkins. But it's just more points. It's not like it's... And then they go, don't worry, some things aren't changing. And you know what's in the category of some things aren't changing? The amount of points that you get per purchase. Ugh. You know, I go, this is all bad news. This is not good news. But I told you I was going to make them hurt. And I'm making them hurt.
I'm happy about that.
Yes. You're going to get me going forward. That's fine. I'll be gotten. That's fine. I love the product so much. I'm fine with it. And as you know, I wasn't even using these points. I was paying full price for everything. But
they want to get slick?
Okay, we'll get slick. I'll make you feel it for a couple months. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's like double secret probation. I'm going to have to make you feel it for a couple months, and then you can come back. You're going to have to eat shit and like the taste for a little while. And then we'll be back, and then we'll be good to go.
I don't know if that's a phrase.
Of course it is.
Sam just made it one.
Of course it's a phrase. You get it, right?
Absolutely.
Like if I sat down with you and go, listen, dog, I get what you're doing. You fucked up. You're going to have to eat shit and like the taste for a little while. Yeah. But you'll be fine.
Yeah. It means you're just going to have to deal with it.
Right. Would you get it?
Yeah.
And you'd be like, okay. And then, if life sucked for a little bit, you'd be like, okay, I was warned about this.
I knew this wasn't going to be easy.
But there's going to be another side. And that's where I'm at with Dunkin' right now. They're going to have to eat shit and like the taste for a little bit. But, you know, by the holidays, we'll be all good. Everybody will be getting Christmas donuts. It'll be great.
Everybody?
Not you guys. Everybody else. Yeah.
All right.
So that's where we're at. And I saw Hard Rack Johnny almost has no points left expiring.
yeah.
Like in the 10s. Like 60 points or something like that. So, no, and I've got till the end of the month. I've got until the 31st. So I don't even think I'm going to have to do that thing that I said I might have to do where I cash in points in advance to kind of run through November. I think by the end of the month, I'll be up to date.
Especially since they upped the cold brew charge.
Yeah. And they know because they're on to me.
Yeah.
They're on to
you specifically.
They're on to your boy.
Those bastards.
Yeah. It's like that scene in Chris Rock's movie Top 5 when Cedric the Entertainer got annoyed that in the hotel they had the hangers that looped around the thing because Cedric used to always like to steal the hangers from the hotels. That's the position I'm in. They're on to your boy. That's the position I'm in with Dunkin' Donuts right now. But that's okay. That's okay. Game, and I think it's a game respect game situation. It's not hostile. But see, I'm now going to have to, it used to be for every $50 you spend, you get a cold brew. Now it's for every $95 you spend, you get a cold brew. You know what I mean? Because they knew. They knew I was coming in. So I just won't be enjoying as many cold brews. Free. I'm still going to be buying them. Let's go to Norman in Michigan. What's up, Norman?
Hey, Sam. I was just thinking that I truly appreciated the other day when you were talking, when that tragedy occurred, how you came on the air and, really spoke your mind and explained how things go, because I also had to hold my pee the other day for a concert. As soon as I sat down, actually, I realized at the Adam Sandler concert that I myself had to take a piss. But did I do it? No.
Good for you.
What would Daddy Brand Muffins do? He would hold it. And, yeah, exactly. And because of that, you were in my head for a solid few hours on Friday night, so I had to call in and hang out on the hold line for a few hours until I got picked up to explain this to you.
Isn't that great though? You get to enjoy an Adam Sandler concert. You get to think about Daddy Brand Muffins, the last professional broadcaster, and then you get to, and tell me the truth, you get to go pee after the concert, and you feel like you've really accomplished something, didn't you?
Well, and the cherry on top was when everyone's filing out of Van Andel Arena was to cut off an old lady to say, sorry, I really have to pee right now.
And that's fair, and that's what you have to do. You have to do it, because now you have a different mission at hand.
Well, I've accomplished something, and I didn't know what she had done the entire show.
That's right. That's right. You had just conquered a great feat.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah. All thanks to Daddy Brand Muffins. Guidance.
You got it. Thank you, Norman. I'm glad I have that kind of influence over the people. You know, if I could sit there and enjoy the Smashing Machine with a full bladder the whole time, there's no reason why you can't enjoy an Adam Sandler movie with a full bladder or a concert, whatever it is. Speaking of people who got to experience life at the highest of joys and now are unfortunately going to, well, I don't know if it's unfortunate, are going to hit the lowest of lows. We did also find out that P. Diddy is indeed going to jail. P. Diddy is going to jail for 4 years and change, which honestly, and look, not from a lawyer perspective, but just from a perspective of like, what a fucked up dude it seems Diddy is, 4 years almost seems light. You know what I mean? Like, if they were like, Diddy's going to jail for 10 years, I'd probably be like, yeah, okay. It's probably for the best. I can't imagine he has a ton to contribute to society at this point.
It feels light, but do you think he can do that?
4 years?
It seemed like he was breaking, like...
4 years and change?
The month he went in.
Well, he was apparently so convinced, and I don't know, he may not still be able to hang out with Sam Bankman-Fried. He was hanging out with Sam Bankman-Fried. You know, the crypto guy. I don't think he'll be able to do that. He's requested to serve his sentence in low-security New Jersey prison for its drug treatment program. I'm sure that's what it is.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, I need drug treatment. They're like, are you on drugs? He's like, yeah, yes.
Love drugs.
Yeah, I love drugs. Oh, man. I'm fiending. I'm fiending.
When DiCaprio says, I'm a drug and alcohol lover.
Yeah.
That's what Diddy said.
That's what Diddy said. Oh, yeah. I love substances, opioids, ups, downs, in the middles.
Yeah.
The whole, I run the gamut. Sometimes to sleep, drugs. To wake up, other drugs that help you with that. I mean, so crazy. So the comfortable prison, please, for the drugs mainly, to stop all these drugs I'm doing. Yeah. He wants to serve out 50 months is a long time.
Is that 4 years?
50 months, yeah, it's 4 years and 2 months. Oh. Sean Diddy Combs. Also, when you're serving 50 months, the Diddy nickname is at its all-time most absurd. You know what I mean? Why do they call you Diddy? I was a record producer before I was in jail. Before I was a prisoner. I produced. I was a recording artist. He wants to serve out his 50-month sentence in New Jersey's FCI Fort Dix because of the low security prison's drug treatment and rehabilitation program. Oh, he wants to be rehabilitated. That's good. He's addicted to baby oil. Combs' legal team filed the request on Monday, naming the Garden State facility as the disgraced. That's not fair. Rapper's lockup of choice.
What? He's disgraced.
Yeah, but he's not a rapper. He's more of a producer.
That's true. He was a rapper after.
I guess he was.
He didn't write rhymes. He wrote checks.
That's right. That's right. To you, it's a Bentley. However, to him, it's simply a blue car. Remember that lyric? Yeah. Unfortunately, he won't have time to drive it much. After he was hit with the paltry sentence for prostitution-related charges on Friday. Yeah, I guess that's like the debate, right? That technically he only was found guilty on the lowest of charges. Like, he was found not guilty on the really severe charges. Yeah. But this feels like one of those instances where the judge was like, yeah, but I fucking know you did that shit. You did that shit. You know that. How much can I give you? It's like when they gave OJ all those years for like. He's like, I mean, it was just like robbery in a hotel room, and it was my own stuff. And she's like, yeah, but I know you did the other thing. I think 11 years.
Was it 11?
I think it was somewhere around.
How do you know that? You've watched the OJ?
Well, yeah, I did. I did. It's at the last episode of the doc. They cover. Okay, I'm sorry. Are you still watching it? Oh. Have you not gotten through it yet?
No.
The series or the doc?
No, not yet. There's so many things. No spoilers.
I know, right?
No spoilers on O.J. Simpson.
Right. Well, you don't want to spoil it. Oh, they fucked over Marsha Clark.
Guys, I haven't seen it.
It wasn't fair. It was not fair what they did to that woman.
Wait, are you being for real?
Yeah, she wasn't ready for it.
All right, well, shh.
This level of, and then the shit that Johnny Cochran was up to. It's like, you know what you were doing, dude. It's like
Danny Zuko.
No. Johnny Cochran.
Oh, that's not Danny Zuko.
Danny Zuko is Shapiro.
Right.
Even
okay.
It made it Robert Shapiro. Well, he said he was uncomfortable with it, but you know what I think? I think it was because the other lawyers came in and they kind of took the lead, and that's what Robert Shapiro was uncomfortable with. And I base that on the fact that I've seen the doc and the dramatization series many, many times. And maybe that's why I'm so hard on the Ed Gein show, because I know what Ryan Murphy is capable of. The OJ show.
Yeah.
And Glee.
Glee was good, too.
Come on.
That guy in the wheelchair just belting it out. He was good.
I didn't watch Glee.
There were all kinds of songs on it. They did Journey.
Sure.
You know?
So did The Sopranos.
They did it good, too. In order to address the drug abuse issues and maximize family visitation and rehabilitation efforts, the Diddy Group requests that the court strongly recommend to the Bureau of Prisons that Mr. Combs be placed in Fort Dix. I know why he's in Fort Dix. They're like, the last prison that we want to put him in is any place called Fort Dix. That's what he used to call his hotel room during the freak-offs. He would make Cassie go to Fort Dix.
Allegedly.
That's how you got here to begin with, Diddy. Fort Dix. Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, if the judge was severe enough to give him 50 months in jail, I think that probably they're not going to give him the easy prison. But who knows? Maybe they will. I do know that apparently Sean Diddy Combs, as he's known, was so sure that he was not going to have a severe jail sentence that apparently he had booked speaking gigs that he had to cancel. Did you know that he had his people? He was already booked in speaking gigs to do once his sentencing was over.
This week.
Yeah.
Because
he was
so
pretty
confident.
sure I'm getting out. And do you know how I found out that he had booked speaking gigs?
How?
It's a publication called 50 Cent's Instagram. 50 Cent. I hope. This is why you can't send Diddy to Fort Dix, because Fort Dix may have access to social media, and the last thing Diddy wants to see is what 50 Cent is posting. 50 Cent X'd out. Hey, to whoever was booking Diddy for a speaking engagement, I heard he won't be able to make it. I'm available, laughing emoji. And then he wrote in, he put in a photo of the sketch of Diddy with his hair grown out, and it's all grayed, looking tough, crying into a handkerchief.
Did you see the drawing of him just like on all fours?
With his head on the chair?
Yeah.
Was that real?
Yeah.
Yeah,
that was...
I did see. It looked like, that he had fallen to the ground. Knees on the ground, head on the seat of the chair. I wish it was the chair Ed Gein had made. Head on the
got a nipple.
Yeah. Head on the seat of the chair. But, I mean, even that reaction to it. How could this happen to me? Mainly the stuff you did, I think.
That's why the judge, gave him such a huge sentence.
Because he doesn't, he still thinks this is happening to him.
Yeah.
I'm brother love.
Yeah,
I'm all about the love.
I didn't read his statement that he made, but I read that the Diddy statement. But I read that it was very much about him.
Right? How could this happen to me?
Yeah.
As opposed to being like, you know what? I realized the people who's been victimized here. I realized what I've done. I realize I've abused this. I realize I've done that. And unfortunately,
look at poor Diddy.
He's sitting there. His feet looks like they're under the desk, and his head is. He's just, it's like, stand up, dude. I thought it was Bad Boy for Life.
Stand up.
You know?
You know that he submitted a 12-minute defense video?
Oh.
Did you hear about this?
No.
During a sentence hearing, Combs...
Did it start like this? Bad Boy. If it had, I bet it would have gone over.
They submitted a video of him showcasing him as a family man and a philanthropist. Philanthropist, excuse me.
Okay. That's okay. You're not trying to portray yourself as a speller, so it's okay. No. It's okay. So a 12-minute video.
And it was him with the kids and showing what a great person he was.
At the end of it, did he put that video from the hotel, the security camera?
No, he left that out.
Oh, okay.
Did he put that weird video of him and his mom?
Right, where his mom was sitting. Is this it? We have it? Oh. Sean Combs' defense releases the exhibit video for sentencing.
What does exhibit have to do with this?
X to the Z.
Yo, dog.
They're trying to...
I heard you're trying to get out of jail.
The lawyers applied for a show called Pimp My Client, you see. And they were like, this is Sean Combs, but we installed a PlayStation in the back.
Does it work? No.
No, it doesn't work. It has no gas. X to the Z.
I love seeing those videos of just the cars that they would pimp out and just all the stuff that didn't really work.
I know you like protein shakes. There's a blender in between the two seats in the back.
How am I going to... What?
And cut. We're going to have to take the blender back. Yeah, there is a whole... You know how I love my YouTube videos.
Oh, yeah.
I don't even want to discuss what I was watching yesterday. I will at some point.
What was it?
But, well, I'll tell you this. There's a reason Jared Fogle came up. But...
You're not supposed to watch that kind of stuff.
No. He gets beat up a lot in jail.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what they told me. Oh. But I have watched many a YouTube video about the aftermath of Pimp My Ride. Mm-hmm. And, everybody's like, the car didn't even work. And, by the way, they screwed over X to the Z, too. He didn't get any, he didn't get producer credit. He didn't get any, they didn't let it be his. To the point that, in the later seasons, they brought in another host.
Did they really?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
It was way past its prime. But they brought in another host. It was terrible. So this is the Sean Diddy Combs defense X to the Z video. All right, let's see. Just a little bit of it. Let's see.
What you've given to the world, I don't think you know, man.
Oh my God.
When my baby cries.
You gotta give her a bottle then. know that you mean something to people. Know that you mean something to people, that you live somewhere in people's heart.
My nose fell off. No, my lip fell off. Thank you. You wear it?
You inspire, you energize.
Isn't there something weird about, like, when you see these parental videos and it just comes across as performative? And especially since this was being recorded, it's not like he recorded this now. He hasn't gotten out of jail. Like, this was being recorded privately, and it's still, like, it's still about him. It's still performative. Like, a video of a dad with his kids, the dad shouldn't be acknowledging the camera. Like, Diddy was pointed, his body was open to the camera is what they call that. Like, so aware that he was being filmed.
Get some footage of me talking about a bottle.
Yeah. I'm going to say, dada, dada. Kid's like 13 years old. Like, why are you saying that?
Trying to play Fortnite.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I mean, when I see videos like this, I go, this is more reason you should be in jail. If you have all this to not have freak-offs, like, if you have kids that look up to you and you mean something so important to the community, which is what you're trying to portray, shouldn't you go like, you know what? I got to chill with these freak-offs. Let's watch a little bit more.
That for the rest of the existence of this planet, man.
The planet?
One thing about great producers is they make you want to do better and be better about what you do.
Is that what great producers
he made
do?
me feel like I could do anything.
That's not what I do for you?
And go anywhere.
I don't have a Kenneth Babyface Edmonds speech for you.
From New York. I love New York. I love the city of New York. I love the children of New York. I wanted to do something good. I wanted to get my generation in the hip-hop community behind the stage.
All right, enough hip-hops.
Diddy runs the city.
I forgot Diddy ran the city.
Vote or die.
Yeah, I forgot about Vote or Die, too, because that was just one election cycle.
Well, we will murder you.
Yeah. Many passed away. Many passed away. There's also something about, like, the level of production value on this that just radiates falseness.
It's too much.
It's too much. Thou doth protest too much.
His hot dog had to put this together.
Oh.
It's like, hey, put together a sizzle reel of me being a family man.
Hot dog would be like, all right. What about those fake videos of you playing with your kids? Yeah, you still have those, right? Nick in Canada. What's up, Nick?
Morning, boys.
Morning.
Did you see yesterday they asked Trump if he's going to pardon Ghislaine Maxwell? And first he said maybe, which is weird. But then he said did he ask me for a pardon too?
I did see that. Do we have that tape of Trump in the White House and saying, you know, that Ghislaine Maxwell, because her appeal was turned down. And that was news to Trump. He goes, was it? I didn't know about that. He apparently is unfamiliar with the case. All other people are familiar with the case. But he is unfamiliar with the case. He goes, I wonder why it was turned down.
Yeah, you want it?
Yeah, because and then this includes the yes. Yeah, let's see this.
Today, Mr. President,
Say it.
The Supreme Court is back, and
Yeah.
they rejected today an appeal by Ghislaine Maxwell to overturn her conviction. That means her only chance of getting out of prison is a pardon from you. Is that something you're...
Who are we talking about?
Ghislaine Maxwell.
You know, pause.
What was that name?
Jahu now what? Gillette, very uncommon name.
Maxwell's House?
I don't know. Yeah. Maxwell Coffee, I know.
Like, it's literally one of the most known names in the world.
And we know you know her.
Who are you talking about?
We know that you know her. Man, she's the guy. She's the lady that hung out with the guy that you wrote that extremely strange birthday card for.
Guy.
On the Naked Woman. Remember the birthday card? No,
I'm just the president. You can't expect me to know everybody.
Right.
You're in a bunch of pictures with her.
No, doesn't ring a bell. All right, let's see if... should be this should be a slam dunk question. No, I have no plans to do that. That's how I would answer it. Because that way it does leave the opening. If you say I have no plans to do it. If there's something insane that happens where it's like, oh, actually, you know what? She did get railroaded. I had no plans to do it, but then new information was presented to me. However, no, I have no plans to do it does say, based on the information that's in front of me, why would anybody consider pardoning this woman?
You know, I haven't heard the name in so long. I can say this, that I'd have to take a look at it. I would have to take a look. Did they reject that?
She wanted to appeal her conviction.
And what happened?
They said that they were not going to hear her appeal.
I say, well, I'll take a look at it. I'll speak
Totally
to,
unfamiliar.
I will speak to the DOJ. I wouldn't consider it or not consider it. I don't know anything about it, but I'll speak to it.
I don't know anything about that. It's almost strange. Like his
That's
whole...
a name I haven't heard in a very long time.
This is a very old name for you to be. It's very odd that you would bring up that name. Isn't that the name that nobody's talking about anymore, nor should they be? That's weird that you would bring that up. I love that the fact that he's still doing that tactic of like, no, I haven't heard anybody bring this up in an extremely long time.
That's weird.
Why
would you say that?
I mean, I'll answer it. I'm fine answering the question. But that's odd. I haven't heard.
That's a name I haven't heard.
Because even when you said it, I was like, I don't remember. Oh, I guess I do remember her. Because it's been so long that I forgot she ever existed. And what was she? Oh, was there an appeal or something? This is like, what is this, small claims court? This is such an obscure case that I'm totally unfamiliar. Although I do know the quarter-by-quarter ratings of every late night show from last night. Would you like to know the quarter-by-quarter ratings of Jimmy Kimmel?
I'll speak to the DOJ.
Why would she be a candidate for clemency, sir?
I don't know. I mean, I'd have to speak to the DOJ. I'll look at it. I have a lot of people who have asked me for pardons. I call him Puff Daddy has asked me for a pardon.
I call him.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to have to take a look.
By the way, Caitlin Collins, I think, did us a great disservice here. She went back to Ghislaine after it, and I get what she's doing. But the minute Trump says, I call him Puff Daddy, he's asked me for a pardon, all attention needs to be put back on Puff Daddy. I call him Puff Daddy. By the way, 50 Cent also re-Instagrammed this.
Oh, good.
Yeah, to let everybody know that this was another failure on the part of Puff Daddy.
Puff Daddy.
Who's Puff Daddy? Good to hear from you.
He doesn't want to be called Puff Daddy anymore.
Let me ask you this. What name have you heard more recently? Ghislaine Maxwell or Puff Daddy? He remembers Puff Daddy like it's the back of his hand, although the back of his hand is not in great shape if you've seen pictures. There's circulation issues. But he remembers Puff Daddy.
Puff Daddy.
Does not remember Ghislaine Maxwell.
I call him Puff Daddy.
I call him Puff Daddy. We're friends like that. Is that what that is?
That was like 90s.
Puff Daddy, Puff
2000s?
Wasn't that one like in the Bad Boys for Life video? Wasn't that like Ben Stiller like knocking on the door going, Daddy Puff, Puff, Daddy? Go back a little bit. I want the revelation that, Trump calls him Puff Daddy. Isn't that, and that tells you, by the way, that tells you everything you need to know. Trump is okay saying that he has a relationship enough with Sean Combs that I call him Puff Daddy. The implication there is that there is a closeness there, and that at some point there was a relationship. Compared to Puff Daddy, Ghislaine Maxwell and Epstein are so bad that Trump has to pretend I don't even know what that name is.
That doesn't sound like a real name.
I don't know what that name is. I don't have any sort of nickname for that because I don't know who that person is. I mean, it's so far beyond freak-offs. That's how bad it is. All right, go ahead.
To speak to the DOJ, I'll look at it. I have a lot of people who have asked me for pardons. I call him Puff Daddy has asked me for a pardon.
She's convicted of child sex trafficking.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to have to take a look at it. I'd have to ask DOJ. I didn't know they rejected it. I didn't know she was even asking for it, frankly.
Oh. You know the child trafficking?
I do like that she brought that up. She was convicted of child sex trafficking.
Huh.
Like, just in case you want to amend your decision to maybe pardon her.
Yeah, because that was the thing. A lot of your supporters were like, this is our main thing. We want this to stop.
Yeah.
He's like, I'd have to look at it. But can we get back to Puff Daddy?
He changed his name in 2001.
Puff Daddy did?
To P. Diddy.
P. Diddy.
Was Puffy before Puff Daddy?
No, it was P. Diddy.
Okay.
And then it went to Puffy, I guess.
Okay.
But he changed his name because there was the gun and bribery charges in 1999.
That, you know what? He loves doing that. He's like, I'm going to change my nickname.
Oh, he rebranded all the time, yeah.
But he does it around crimes. Like, he must have known this freak-off thing was happening, and that's why he was like, from now on, I'll be known as Brother Love.
Yeah, he's like a wrestler trying to find his gimmick.
And then WWE was like, let's put the brakes on that. Brother Love is a registered trademark by Titan Sports.
All right, so he was P. Diddy.
He was P. Diddy, then he just went to Diddy.
Diddy. The D, the I, the D, the D, the Y, the D, the I, the D, it's Diddy.
And that was, he dropped the P in 2005.
Okay, he went from P. Diddy to Diddy.
Now, but I think that Puffy was always a nickname from the beginning.
Sean Puffy Combs.
Right.
Yeah.
I think that was from the beginning. Puffy was one of the nicknames. Right. I think like Puff Daddy was the performing name, but if you knew him, that was Puffy.
I thought if you knew him, he was Puff Daddy.
Puff Daddy. That's what I call him, Puff Daddy. 2001 was the last time he was Puff Daddy?
Yeah. Man.
Wow. It does make me want to call him Puff Daddy again.
Because the president does.
The president called him that, and like it is a funny thing to be like, did you hear Puff Daddy got 4 years in jail?
And Retro is in.
Retro's very in.
Yeah.
Like when I just said Puff Daddy, Danielle was like, oh my God, I love that era. Oh my God, that's my era.
Low key.
Yeah,
No.
see?
It's funny. If you look it up, it says that Puffy
Right.
came from his childhood habit of huffing and puffing when he got angry.
You know what? And he did. Wow.
Huff and puff a lot in the next 4 years.
Wow. Well, he's been huffing a lot. That's why he's got to go to the drug rehab jail.
Oh, that's right.
Huffing and puffing when he got mad. And I mean, he wasn't always known for throwing temper tantrums. Remember on Making the Band, DABAND, that he would throw tantrums all the time. Remember he made those. He made all those musicians walk to Brooklyn and learn the lyrics of Juicy on the way there.
I mean, they should have known.
They should have known the lyrics to Juicy. To be 100% fair, Choppa should have known.
What are we doing here?
Choppa should have known the lyrics to Juicy. I knew the lyrics to Juicy. Right, and then 1996. So he was always Puffy. Sean Puffy Combs was always his name. So even when he was like, first meeting Biggie and probably potentially maybe taking his royalties, I don't know 100%. He was Puffy then. And then when he became a performer, he became Puff Daddy in 96. Puff Daddy was the one who was dating J-Lo. Okay. But then the gun charge. And that'll really, if I had a gun charge, I'd probably drop Last Professional Broadcaster. I'd want to leave that behind.
You have to rebrand.
I go, the last professional broadcaster got a gun charge. And you guys might say, no, that was Sam Roberts who got that. Like, for him, I'd be like, Sean Combs is the one that was charged with that. He goes, no. That was Puff Daddy.
What would you rebrand to? LPB?
I'd probably want to go more like Puffy. I'd probably go Last Piddle Diddle.
Last Piddle Diddle?
Yeah. Yeah.
That sounds like you're just telling someone you went to the bathroom.
No, like the same way he went from Puff Daddy to P. Diddy, I'd probably be the Last Piddle Diddle.
Oh.
Yeah. I think that's
not cool. That's a little weird.
Is it weird?
That's a little weird.
Well, P. Diddy worked.
Like, you wouldn't be like, yeah, I work with the Last Piddle Diddle.
Okay, how about Liddy Pitty Diddy? Does that work? The Liddy Pitty Diddy?
I don't.
And then you could tell your friends, oh, you know who I work for, the Liddy Pitty Diddy.
And what about just Sam Roberts? Sam.
Maybe I'll try to avoid guns altogether.
I would just stay away from it.
Because the best I can come up with is Liddy Pitty Diddy. Okay, so then, after being acquitted on gun charges, let's scroll down. He switched over to P. Diddy in 2001. Then the simplification came in 2005 where he dropped the P and just became Diddy, explaining that the letter had been getting in the way of connecting with his fans. And then, in 2017, he announced that he was Brother Love, and then he later admitted it was a joke, which that was not the case. And it's one of his alter egos. By the way, grown people who say they have alter egos and name the alter egos need to be spoken to. Like, that's not a thing.
No.
You're either schizophrenic or you're a child.
I agree.
And then in 2011, people forget this. He briefly changed his name to Swag.
What?
And that was just for a week, though.
Oh.
And then in 2008, he wanted to be called Sean John, the name of his clothing line, but this didn't last.
No, everyone's like, that's not
We're
happening.
not calling you that. We're calling you Diddy.
Sean John.
Which is funny because it's his literal name.
Did he?
Well, Sean John Combs is his name, I believe.
I don't think so.
Oh. Did he? But then he dropped, when he said he was joking about being called Brother Love, he did start wanting to be called Love.
Yeah, no one's calling you Love, man.
Right. They were like, how about we call you Arrested?
There's Brother Love, there's Dude Love, and that's it.
That's it. You're going to be called Perp.
Mike Love.
Wow.
He sucks.
He sucks. Yeah.
His middle name is John.
Yeah, see?
All right, so Sean John Combs?
Sean John Combs. Sean John Puffy Combs. Yeah, Mike Love's not in the Love family because the other Loves are awesome.
Dude Love and Brother
Dude Love and Brother Love rule. Mike Love sucks. Everybody knows that. And I'll bet if we got John Stamos quietly in a corner, we go, he sucks, right? John Stamos.
I don't even think you'd have to be that quiet about
He's
it.
like, yeah, of course he sucks.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for him to croak.
Stamos?
Stamos.
And it's
so he
like,
can take over the Beach Boys.
He's like, why? You already have the band. I know, he's just a nuisance. He's annoying.
He's just always there.
Just always around. Always got something to say. Real quick, before we'll go to break in a moment, but there was another Trump quote yesterday. And again, I play these things not to be political, but because I think they're hilarious. And I think that that's fair. But did you know that, like, he was talking to, like, the Navy or the Navy SEALs or something like that. And he was giving them props for killing bin Laden, which is the right thing to do. But then he also found a way to be like, let's spread the love around a little bit because, you know, I would also love a little credit on the bin Laden front.
He wants credit.
He wants a little credit on the bin Laden front. You know, that it wasn't and to be fair to the president, the SEALs have gotten a lot of credit.
A lot.
For killing bin Laden. And Trump hasn't gotten as much credit on the bin Laden front. Right. And a lot of it's like, and I get it. He's probably like, oh, everybody's like, oh, the Navy SEALs and also as far as presidents go, mainly Obama. Oh, yeah, it's so great. But like, what about a little something for myself? By the way, you know what I remember from when they announced that bin Laden was gone? First of all, here are the three things I remember about when they announced they killed bin Laden. Number one, The Rock posted a tweet before an announcement was made.
That's right. That's true, right?
It's 100% true because I literally remember it happening. I remember where I was that evening, and I'll tell you where I was that evening in a moment because it does all connect. But The Rock sent out a tweet about bin Laden being killed without saying bin Laden was dead, but he knew like a little while before the announcement was made, which at some point I would love to be like, Rock, what was the deal with that? Because that was wild. I was like, this is what he was talking about?
Yeah, that's true.
Do you have it? Read it.
Just got word that will shock the world. Land of the free, home of the brave, all caps, damn proud to be an American.
Right. So, okay, see, there you go. 7:24 p.m. 7:24 p.m. it was sent. The announcement wasn't made, and it was made after 10 p.m., the announcement. And maybe this is West Coast time, so it was only a few minutes before the announcement. I don't know. But the announcement wasn't made till later in the evening. Do you know how I know that the announcement wasn't made until later in the evening?
How?
Because it was, I will never forget it, because I'm positive it was done on purpose. It was done at the height of the Obama-Trump birther-based rivalry, okay? Do you know what I was watching that was interrupted to make the Osama bin Laden is dead announcement by Obama? It was The Apprentice. And they were just getting to the boardroom. Because I was convinced. I was like, hooray, we got bin Laden. And also, that's kind of petty, and I like that. I like that if it was done on purpose. But they interrupted Trump's boardroom to make an announcement. And I remember we had to wait for like 40 minutes. Like it was like a news broadcast just broke in. And they said, we're going to have to wait here because the president is about to make a speech. And they just like interrupted it and they just let it go.
Yeah.
And I'm just sitting there in bed on a Sunday night.
Yeah.
Waiting for it, and then boom.
It's this empty podium.
Yes. Yes. You remember.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I clearly remember that.
And then President Obama steps, but you don't remember it interrupted The Apprentice.
I wasn't watching The Apprentice.
I loved The Apprentice.
I know you did. You stuck with The Apprentice for a long time.
Until the very end. I even tried the Arnold season. It was terrible.
With Matt Eisman? How dare you?
I mean, Arnold was not a great host of The Apprentice.
Thought Matt Eisman was incredible.
Matt Eisman was great, but you need a great host. And listen, say what you want about Trump. He kicked ass as host of The Apprentice.
Great host.
And I didn't realize he was practicing for president because I will always remember they would start The Apprentice, and Trump would get to talk to all the celebrities. It was Celebrity Apprentice was really when it hit its stride, especially for my fandom.
Yeah.
And there was one episode where he goes, they were at the top of like one of the Trump buildings in New York City, and it was cold. And there was, you could see the air coming out of their mouths, and Trump had one of his overcoats on, and he was looking at the celebrities, and out of nowhere, total non sequitur, and they left it in the episode. He goes, "It's pretty cold out here, huh? Everybody feeling a little cold?" And everybody went, "Yeah, we're chilly." And he goes, "Yeah, I guess so much for global warming." Anyway, today the assignment is going to be, and I go, was that necessary?
Of course he did.
Was that necessary? And I had no idea. That was just a taste of what was to come. I was like, that is the ridiculous part. Let's get to the real part, the Apprentice part. And no. That first part was like, that's the real part that is going to completely be everything soon. But, so, with all that said, Trump probably still a little bitter about the fact that Obama interrupted his boardroom to announce that Osama bin Laden had been killed. And so yesterday, at a speech, he made sure he gave himself the little Barry Horowitz pat on the back.
I don't want to be politically correct anymore. And history will never forget that it was the SEALs who stormed the compound at Osama bin Laden and put a bullet in his head. Remember that? And please remember, I wrote about Osama bin Laden exactly 1 year ago, 1 year before he blew up the World Trade Center. And I said, you got to watch Osama bin Laden. And the fake news would never let me get away with that statement unless it was true. But I said 1 year before to Pete Hegseth. I said 1 year before.
Pete Hegseth?
In the book, I wrote, whatever the hell the title, I can't tell you. But I can tell you this.
What is he talking? Hey, pause.
You don't remember the title of your book?
It's his book?
You talked to a 20-year-old Pete Hegseth?
We got to go back a little bit because I'm trying to follow. Now, listen, keep in mind, by the way, he's saying I wrote in my book, he's saying in September of 2000, he wrote in his book that Osama bin Laden is a dangerous person. Osama bin Laden was the #1 person on the FBI's most wanted list for years before September 11th. He was not a secret man. He was not a man nobody had heard of. As a matter of fact, I distinctly remember I was a fan of the show America's Most Wanted, which that is where we're going to leave it. We aren't going to bring up anything else about John Walsh or any appearances on any shows. It's not the point of what we're talking about, so we're not bringing that up.
Danielle, do you know who Adam and John Walsh are?
No, not a lot of people do, and people get the names confused all the time. That's a regular thing. Okay, so I can get through the story.
Well, actually, I mean, I recognize him.
Right. Well,
which one do you recognize?
Danielle, I'll tell you right now.
What's happening?
John Walsh is the host of America's Most Wanted. He started the program because, unfortunately, his son was kidnapped and murdered in a very, very gruesome way, actually beheaded by a serial killer named Otis Toole. His son's name was Adam Walsh. Now, we're doing this exercise. I'm sure it was Travis's ringtone at one point. You know, and I demonstrate this to say that even the greatest among us are not perfect 100% of the time, and I think that's a valuable thing.
Nobody's perfect.
Right. So I can get through what I'm trying to get through.
So the host of America's Most Wanted.
That's John Walsh.
Danielle, you got that?
Yeah.
John Walsh.
Got that.
His son, who tragically passed away.
Adam.
At the hands of Otis Toole.
Propelled him to go do this America's Most Wanted show.
Yeah.
It's not uncomfortable at all.
Here he comes.
Is this him?
No, I don't know.
Yes, there he
Yes,
is.
Okay. He's a
coming
very,
in.
They're live.
I can hear his voice. Adam Walsh.
Hi, John. How
What
are
did
you?
I say?
Hi, John.
Oh my God, I'm an idiot.
What did I
Okay, all right. Now that we've said it, we can move on.
What did I say?
What did I say?
What did I say? Can I tell you? Will you peek behind the curtain for a moment?
What did I say?
I knew exactly what I had said. I was embarrassed by it. I said it accidentally.
Adam Walsh.
But I knew what I had said. Unfortunately, we had it. We were having. And by the way, that's also a good example of my voice not quite finding itself.
Yeah.
Not
Come
great.
a long
Then.
way.
Thank you.
That's embarrassing, Danielle, isn't
Wait,
it?
can I hear it again?
Yeah, of course.
Well, there's no.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's fine.
This could be on a loop for the rest of the show.
I would have said no. You can't hear it again. But
It's fine. I got control of the board.
His voice. Adam Walsh.
Hi, John. How
What
are
did
you?
I say?
Hi, John. How
Oh,
are
my
you?
God. I mean,
John, how are you? John, how are you? John.
Yeah, in that moment, Jim figured that, like, is there any amount of times that I can say John to take back what just happened? Because this is he's probably said in all my years, this is the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. I've never seen anything like this before. That it's beyond worst case scenario. So
It's one of my favorite moments in satellite radio history.
really,
I think so.
in the medium.
I think it's one of my favorite moments in broadcasting history.
Whoa, like Marconi.
Like Marconi inventing, broadcast.
So you're saying if it was up to you, instead of the parade down Midtown Manhattan to announce that Howard Stern was coming to Sirius XM, you would throw a parade to announce that moment happened.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, I think, like, the NBC chime and this.
The two most
milestones.
The two most iconic sounds in the history of broadcast.
Yeah. And then third would be the Netflix da-dung.
Right. So you're like, this is why the medium exists to begin with.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is why the company's still going.
I see. Do you think they played at investor calls? Just so you know, this happened here.
They're like, I don't want you to forget this.
Yeah.
Oh, and then you have to sit there and talk to him.
I know.
And he's just looking at Sam like, you called
fucking
me.
idiot.
You fucking idiot.
That was my dead son.
Dead son. But now you guys wonder why I don't really stress. Like, what could possibly go
What
wrong?
could be worse than that?
What could be worse?
That's you got the most embarrassing thing out of the way.
It's done.
Did you say sorry or?
Yeah.
No, you just.
Then he has to sit there and interview him.
And then I interviewed him. Not about his son. I didn't bring up his son again.
Smart.
Or call him by his son's
Smart.
name.
That's good.
Yeah. I mean, whatever. It's been a while, so he's probably over it.
I could send you that MP4 if you want.
Thank you.
You don't need it. That's actually
the video, right?
It's copyright. And by the way, we need to sue whoever has that on YouTube. That needs to be taken down. Have Jim McClure send a cease and
file a
desist.
takedown notice.
Yeah, please file a takedown notice. That's not their property to post. So anyway,
What could be more embarrassing than that?
but that's all to say that I watched America's Most Wanted.
Right.
And Osama bin Laden had been on America's Most Wanted.
Sure.
Like way before 9/11. So the idea that Trump, a year before 9/11, said, you know who's a bad guy? Osama bin Laden. This was very common information. This is not.
Everyone was like, yeah, we know.
Yeah, you're not Miss Cleo for figuring this out. So anyway, go back to Trump trying to explain that he wrote it in his book and he forgot the title of his book and maybe talked to a very young Pete Hegseth about it.
Pete Hegseth.
Watch Osama bin Laden, and the fake news would never let me get away with that statement unless it was true. But I said 1 year before to Pete Hegseth, I said 1 year before, where's Pete? In the book, I wrote, whatever the hell the title, I can't tell you.
What?
But I can tell you there's a page in there devoted to the fact that I saw
One
somebody
page.
named Osama bin Laden, and I didn't like it, and you got to take care of him. They didn't do it. A year later, he blew up the World Trade Center, so we got to take a little credit because nobody else is going to give it to me.
A little credit
you know
for
the old
himself.
story? They don't give you credit, just take it yourself.
That's the old story.
And it was the U.S. Navy that dumped his wretched corpse off the decks of the Carl Vinson to
That's
sink into the dark abyss.
Could you hit me back to like 050? Because I think he was dropping some life philosophy on us there. Yeah, that's close enough.
A year later, he blew up the World Trade Center, so we got to take a little credit because nobody else is going to give it to me. You know the old story? They don't give you credit, just take it yourself.
There it is.
And it was the U.S.
That's
Navy
the old story. They don't give you credit, you just take it yourself. The old story. Yeah, so his implication is that if you had just read his book, you would have. Well, he didn't know. He didn't remember the title.
Okay.
But if you had just at the time, it was out, so he would have known the title then. I mean, it's been 25 years at this point. Who remembers the title of a book that they wrote 25 years ago?
No, that's true.
It's impossible to remember. Stephen King couldn't remember that. But if you had just read the book, he's saying, and he devoted a full page, he said, one full page of a book to why he didn't like Osama bin Laden, which if you really kind of break down his like what he's saying word for word, I think he's getting across he didn't like him because of the name. Because he said, I heard a guy named Osama bin Laden and I didn't like it.
I didn't like it.
So I said, you got to take care of him right now. And what he's saying, and he said they didn't, and then 9/11. So what he's saying is if you had just said what he said, Trump, would have actually been responsible for getting rid of bin Laden before the SEALs. So it's like, congratulations to the SEALs for pulling it off. But also, I do wish you guys had listened to me because I could have gotten it done in the millennium, in the year 2000. So I'm sure the SEALs were very happy to hear that, you know. You got to give yourself a little credit, you know?
And if they don't give you credit?
You take it. It's the old story. All right, well, let's take a break. Let's take a break. Now that we're all up to date on everything and we've figured it all out, we got to take a break. We have a lot to feature. There's a new video that I saw that was relating to some... Remember we were watching video yesterday of Michael Jackson stealing fried chicken? Yeah, dancing and singing as he did it.
It's terrifying.
Wait till you guys find out what happened last night. You will not believe this. I saw a video of it. I know it's got to be true. Stay right there. We'll be right back.
We will be right back. The Sam Roberts Show.
Hey everybody, it's Conan O'Brien, and guess what? I've got my own channel, Conan O'Brien Radio, here on SiriusXM. Tune in to channel 104 for exclusive interviews with your favorite celebrities, hilarious moments from all my TV shows, showcasing some of the most absurd and hilarious moments from my decades on television, and episodes from Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend podcast and Andy Richter's weekly call-in show. Don't miss out. Conan O'Brien Radio, channel 104, or anytime on the SiriusXM app.
Hear the music that took her from the streets of Medellin to sold-out stadiums around the world.
Hi everyone, this is Karol G, and welcome to Karol G Radio.
The stories behind the anthems and the moments that turned heartbreak into hits. Bold, unstoppable, 100% Tropico Queta.
This channel is for all my fans who've been on this journey with me.
Karol G Radio. Now for a limited time on channel 79 and at home with the SiriusXM app.
Sunday. This is your day. So start it like you mean it.
Now let's go out there and do what we're supposed to do, baby.
Get locked in at 11 a.m. with Fox NFL Kickoffs.
I'm excited to watch this game.
Then at noon, it's America's #1 pregame show as the best crew in the biz hype you up for a full day of football.
Bring it. I like it.
What a catch! Start the best day the best way with back-to-back pregame shows every Sunday on Fox.
This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp. Look, we all have people that we go to when we want to discuss the problems going on in our lives, whatever issues that we're facing, whether that's the group text, whether that's friends at work. A lot of them aren't even listening. A lot of them are so concerned with their own issues. They're not paying attention to you. They're just smiling and nodding. That doesn't help. If I were you, I'd go to BetterHelp. BetterHelp therapists work according to a strict code of conduct, and they're fully licensed in the U.S., fully online, and you can pause your subscription whenever you need to. You can switch therapists anytime, no extra cost. With over 30,000 therapists, BetterHelp is the world's largest online therapy platform, having served over 5 million people globally. As the largest online therapy provider in the world, BetterHelp can provide access to mental health professionals with a diverse variety of expertise. Find the one with BetterHelp. Our listeners get 10% off their first month at BetterHelp.com/Teft. That's BetterHelp.com/TEFFT.
Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. I don't know if you knew this, but anyone can get the same premium wireless for $15 a month plan that I've been enjoying. It's not just for celebrities. So do like I did and have one of your assistants switch you to Mint Mobile today.
Visit mintmobile.com/radio.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, equivalent to $15 per month required. Intro rate first 3 months only, then full price plan options available. Taxes and fees extra. See full terms at mintmobile.com.
Jackpocket is America's #1 lottery app, and they let you order official lottery tickets right on your smartphone. Why wait? Download the Jackpocket app to easily order Powerball, Mega Millions, or official state lottery tickets in just a few quick clicks. Jackpocket makes ordering tickets quick, simple, and secure. And here's the best part. If you're new to Jackpocket, they've got a special offer just for you. Download the app, opt in, and get a free lottery ticket. Don't forget to use promo code Powerball when you sign up up. That's promo code Powerball on the Jackpocket app to get your free lottery ticket. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY. 18 or older. 19 or older in Nebraska. 21 or older in Arizona. Jackpocket is a lottery courier and not affiliated with any state lottery. Eligibility restrictions apply. Void where prohibited. Opt in for $5 in non-withdrawable lottery credits that expire in 168 hours. Ends on September 30th, 2025. Terms at jkpt.co/draw5.
Step inside Ed Sheeran's world.
I didn't just drop a new album play, we built a whole channel around it.
Hear the songs that shaped his life, the global sounds behind Play, and exclusive stories he's never told before, all handpicked by Ed.
The songs that shaped me, with a few guilty pleasures.
And now, step even closer with Ed's exclusive SiriusXM concert. Listen anytime on the SiriusXM app. Search Ed Sheeran.
This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp. Look, we all have people that we go to when we want to discuss the problems going on in our lives, whatever issues that we're facing, whether that's the group text, whether that's friends at work. A lot of them aren't even listening. A lot of them are so concerned with their own issues, they're not paying attention to you. They're just smiling and nodding. That doesn't help. If I were you, I'd go to BetterHelp. BetterHelp therapists work according to a strict code of conduct, and they're fully licensed in the U.S., fully online, and you can pause your subscription whenever you need to. You can switch therapists anytime, no extra cost. With over 30,000 therapists, BetterHelp is the world's largest online therapy platform, having served over 5 million people globally. As the largest online therapy provider in the world, BetterHelp can provide access to mental health professionals with a diverse variety of expertise. Find the one with BetterHelp. Our listeners get 10% off their first month at BetterHelp.com/Teft. That's BetterHelp.com/TEFFT.
They're pounding on the door. They're calling on the phone. They're threatening to close your business. If debt has your business on the brink, call Ray Reynolds, the godfather of credit. For over 40 years, Ray Reynolds has helped thousands of customers get millions in cash credit. It's no wonder why they call Ray the godfather of credit. He may even be able to raise your score above 750 before the end of the year. You could even get a new personal or business credit line up to $50,000 within days. If your credit needs a rebuild, call Ray Reynolds and receive a $1,000 cash credit card at closing. Raise your credit score to 750 or more. Call Ray Reynolds at 800-938-7286. 800-938-7286. Learn about Ray's secrets to success and how he can fix and improve your credit score to 750 or more. Call the godfather of credit rebuild, Ray Reynolds, at 800-938-7286. 800-938-7286.
You heard it here first. Resolutions are so last season. What's in? I'll tell you what. Transforming whole body health with just one whole food. Armra Colostrum is a 300 million year old superfood, packing 400 plus nutrients and more benefits than I can mention in this 60-second ad. Stronger immunity, ease bloating and constipation, revitalize skin and hair, stronger recovery and performance, and elevated mood and focus are just a few results clients see and feel. With Armra, transform your health at the cellular level and unlock the you of your wildest imagination. Visit armra.com and enter code XMRadio for 30% off your first subscription order for this month only. That's ARMRA.com, code XMRadio for 30% off your first subscription order.
These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
The Bonfire with Big J. Okerson and Robert Kelly.
Okay, I'll take the ladder. Which is the ladder?
The second one.
Second one.
Did you just tell him which the ladder is?
Yeah.
When someone says it, I just always agree. Someone goes, I choose the ladder, and then I just wait and watch what happens next. I go, oh, it was that one.
I've done that.
I'll choose the ladder. Mm-hmm. Now what?
The Bonfire. Weeknights at 5 p.m. Eastern on Faction Talk or anytime on the SiriusXM app.
Want to hear something scary? Spirits are swirling in the SiriusXM app with creepy Halloween treats. Countdown haunted hits on the Freaky 50. Howl at the Moon with Wicked Rock specials.
Spell on you.
And unearth more monstrous fun all month long.
then you can Monster Mash.
Just search Halloween on the SiriusXM app if you dare.
This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp. Look, we all have people that we go to when we want to discuss the problems going on in our lives, whatever issues that we're facing, whether that's the group text, whether that's friends at work. A lot of them aren't even listening. A lot of them are so concerned with their own issues. They're not paying attention to you. They're just smiling and nodding. That doesn't help. If I were you, I'd go to BetterHelp. BetterHelp therapists work according to a strict code of conduct, and they're fully licensed in the U.S., fully online, and you can pause your subscription whenever you need to. You can switch therapists anytime, no extra cost. With over 30,000 therapists, BetterHelp is the world's largest online therapy platform, having served over 5 million people globally. As the largest online therapy provider in the world, BetterHelp can provide access to mental health professionals with a diverse variety of expertise. Find the one with BetterHelp. Our listeners get 10% off their first month at BetterHelp.com/Teft. That's BetterHelp.com/TEFFT.
Chuck McDowell, here to save you money with Red Pocket Mobile. At Red Pocket, you get wireless service starting at just $10 a month for unlimited talk, text, and data forever. Plus, Red Pocket gives you all 3 major 5G networks to choose from for the best coverage you've ever had. Red Pocket Mobile, your new ultimate cell carrier. I see Red Pocket Mobile. Red Pocket Mobile. Oh, Red Pocket Mobile.
Guys, fall is here, and so are the all-new styles from Untuck It. We make the world's best untucked shirts, and this season's new arrivals are some of our best yet. From soft brush flannels to easy wrinkle-free cotton, every shirt is designed to keep you sharp and comfortable, whether you're layering up for work, weekends, or nights out. Special discounts for first-time customers, so shop now. Get the new arrivals today at untuckit.com and more than 80 stores. Untuck It, shirts designed to be worn, untucked.
Did you know that your largest investment asset might not be your retirement account or home? I'm Jay Jackson, CEO of Abacus Life. Most people don't realize that their life insurance policy is actually an asset they can sell. But for almost 20 years, Abacus has been purchasing life insurance policies from seniors just like you. We've even created a free policy value calculator at abacuspays.com so you can find out in seconds what we might pay for your policy. There are no fees and no obligations, just information. Knowing the value of your life insurance policy is as important as knowing the value of your home, your equity portfolio, or your finances in total. Discover the valuable information you need to understand the current market value for your life insurance, and then get real value from your life insurance when you need it with Abacus. Visit abacuspays.com to learn more and use our free policy value calculator today.
We're back with Sam Roberts Show.
God, it was like 30 years ago.
Feels like it.
So long.
Yeah. He he changed the world, and also for a lot of people, changed their perception of him as a human being when he went on ESPN with The Decision.
Oh my God, it was 15 years ago.
15 years ago, LeBron James announces that he has decided, this is when his, LeBron James, a Cleveland guy, and he had played with the Cavs, and there was all kinds of speculation. His contract was up, and it was time to make a decision as to what team he was going to play with. And Cleveland obviously wanted to keep him, but, many teams were in the running. And he said, I've made my decision, and I've decided to turn my decision into a 30-minute primetime ESPN special. And they went, and it was LeBron, and it was a guy, and it was in Cleveland. In Cleveland. And whoever the anchor guy was, I don't remember, had to be a big deal at the time, said, okay, LeBron, here we are in Cleveland. We're here supporting the Cleveland Boys and Girls Club. It's time to make the decision. And of course, this is like whatever it is, 7 p.m., 8 p.m. Everybody's tuned into ESPN to watch this decision being made. But we all are assuming, clearly, this is not a heel turn. This is a babyface move. Clearly, LeBron is going to stay in Cleveland. Why would he turn it into a primetime special if it's bad news? Why would he do it in Cleveland if it was going to be his last time in Cleveland? That would never happen. They had murals of this man on the walls. And while this is the decision that he made, this is the original decision 15 years ago, just a historic, in my mind, PR blunder. I'm not 100% sure how he thought this was going to go.
The answer to the question everybody wants to know. LeBron, what's your decision?
In this fall, man, this is very tough. In this fall, I'm going to take my talents to South Beach and join the Miami Heat.
Miami Heat.
I mean, do you hear that reaction? There's a gymnasium full of people. And they go, oh, wait, where? You're joining Miami? You're going to Miami? Why would you do this event in Cleveland to tell us that you're going to Miami? We would have stayed home if we knew that you were going to just say, I'm leaving. You're our guy. What is Cleveland at? Miami has everybody. They already got Mr. 305, Mr. Worldwide. They have everything. What do you mean you're going to Miami?
Maybe that's why he left. Or maybe that's why he went.
To see Mr. 305, Mr. Worldwide?
Yeah.
Dale?
Mm-hmm.
It's possible. But they were like, I thought the idea was that you were going to build a team. We were going to build a team around you and go to the championship. He's like, no, I've decided to join a super team. I could care less about this city. I'm trying to get a ring.
Don't worry. Perhaps one day I'll return.
Right. And I will be the hero. You know what they did after this announcement? They lit his jersey on fire.
Oh.
They went out in the streets and they lit his jersey on fire.
Drew Carey?
Drew Carey himself. And he said...
With Mimi?
Drew and Mimi and Ryan, whatever his name is.
Oh, Styles?
That's right.
Yes.
Stood on top of a building with a microphone, and they said, we say this with a lump in our throat and a tear running down our cheek. Today is the one day that Cleveland has not rocked.
We no longer rock.
We do not rock today. We will get back. And then they said this. They said, Cleveland may not rock, but the night is always darkest before the dawn. And they gave the Harvey Dent speech. Yes, they gave the full Harvey Dent speech. And then they brought LeBron back, several years later. But it was a disaster. It was a total disaster. Nobody understood why it happened. They were like, did you just want to be like a bad guy, LeBron? Like, I don't understand. I don't think he ever fully recovered from this because, he wasn't.
I mean, people still talk about it.
That's what I mean.
As like a horrible decision.
Ironically,
yeah.
The decision was one of the worst PR decisions. They say this. I haven't seen a decision that bad since the ex-quarterback for the Jets stabbed a man. That's what they say in the sports world. But yeah, so, this is, but good or bad. And I think it's more historic because of how bad it was and how people were just like, what? Like, he must have had to leave that building in Kevlar. Like, Cleveland was furious. They were like, why would you do this to us? However, the sports world is talking again. And it's the sports world for sure. Because this is going to be a big deal. And not viral marketing. Sports decision.
This is a real decision.
This is a real decision that will relate to his basketball career. And what I will tell you right now, and trust me with every bit of integrity I have as a broadcaster, this is not simple viral marketing. And I will go a step further.
Go ahead.
I can guarantee you the fact that today is Prime Day on Amazon is coincidence.
Has LeBron promoted Prime Day before?
No.
Oh, interesting.
Well, he has. He did. Yes, he has. Before he has. Yes. Yes, he has. But yeah, he put this video out. I believe this video went out last night or yesterday afternoon. Yesterday afternoon, this video came out. It's 10 seconds. It's a teaser. Let's watch. The second decision? That means it's going to be as big as the first decision was. And the first decision was massive. It really is funny. Like when you look at like the replies on it, There are people that think this is basketball related.
Oh, of course. Oh, he's going to announce his retirement.
Right.
He's leaving the Lakers.
I mean, there are, and you know what? These tests are important because it really does become, this goes back to the AI conversation. And this is going to be something that sticks with me. I don't know, because you said it, and for some reason it all just connected. I feel like it's never going to leave my head. You said, yes. I said yesterday, I'm not worried about the AI because I feel like it'll create a separation between real quality content and slop. And, if you just want to fill your head with slop, that's fine. But there's also a place for real content. And you said you're coming from a place of a critical thinker, and not everybody is a critical thinker.
No.
And I feel like that was a big statement.
And true.
And I feel like looking at the comments here, if you are worried about LeBron James leaving the Los Angeles Lakers, where his son plays, you are not a critical thinker. I think right now my two main theories are either Amazon Prime Day or it's Taco Day related. I guess today is apparently National Taco Day.
Oh, he loves Taco Day.
And he does love Taco Day.
He loves Taco Tuesday.
Taco Tuesdays are big.
Yeah.
So it could be taco related. It may not be Amazon related. It could also be taco related. Maybe LeBron has his own brand of ground beef to be used in tacos with a certain spice to it.
Is he currently promoting one of those Bejeweled app games that everybody does?
I'll say
I don't know how they get
yes.
the money for all those celebrities.
It's some kind of scam.
It's gotta be.
Yeah. They're like, hey, we have this ad-free game. Here's Paul Rudd to tell you all about
Here's Paul Rudd. Here's Jimmy Fallon. Here's Amy Poehler. Here's LeBron James.
And they're like, are you playing King's Castle?
Here's
and I'm like, no. And I'm going to tell you right now, the fact that you have A-listers promoting this makes me not want to play King's Castle because I'm sure that this is the Chinese.
Yeah.
There is something else afoot here. Because, I mean, they're not doing Call of Duty commercials. They're doing King's Castle commercials? No. But I wouldn't be surprised if it was... These are my top picks right now.
Okay.
Something Amazon related, something Taco Bell related, or something King's Castle or King's Castle adjacent related.
Yeah.
I think all of those are possibilities. What is not a possibility is that this is a thing. That is an impossibility, that this is actually a thing. I think it's a commercial. I may need to be corrected.
Royal Kingdom. That's what LeBron does.
King's Castle.
Royal Kingdom.
Jonathan in Connecticut. What's up, Jonathan?
What's going on? I don't want to correct the last professional broadcaster when he's in his groove. Yeah, I don't want to do when he's in groove. But the filming was in the Boys and Girls Club at Greenwich.
Okay, that's important.
But also too, it's like, if they're going to do charity, why do it in the richest town?
That's true.
The Boys and Girls Club.
That's true.
I don't know if that Boys and Girls Club needs financial help, to be honest.
The Boys and Girls Club of Greenwich. We all are fully uniformed, but we could always use more. That's the Boys and Girls Club of Greenwich. We could always use some more.
I mean, we'll take it.
I also love that ESPN is located in, what's it called, Connecticut?
Bristol.
ESPN is in Bristol. It's about 45 minutes away from Greenwich. And so it makes me feel like they go, all right, LeBron, we can do the decision on ESPN, but you have to come to us. We'll go like 45. If it's drivable, we'll do it, but we're not going to Ohio. And LeBron says, I get it.
Yeah, it was probably definitely too. Like, I don't want to stay in Connecticut. I'll just stay in New York and Manhattan.
That's right.
And drive to Connecticut.
That's right.
That's probably why Greenwich.
I'll drive to Greenwich. And then I'll shop on the Ave a little bit. Thank you, Jonathan. Greenwich Ave is where all the ritzy stores are.
Is that where the Mean Street Posse's from?
Oh, yeah. They would patrol Greenwich Ave. Hanging out outside Tiffany's and, all the highfalutin stores.
Sure.
But, there are mean streets there, too. I don't think LeBron knew that. Yeah, so look. The second decision. I'm interested.
I guess we'll have to tune into Bennington. He'll probably be...
I would imagine it'll be live coverage, wall-to-wall live coverage. Are we getting a Big 7? I would like to just put it out there. The same way we were all over all these other news stories. We will be all over the second decision. So if there is any kind of Big 7 on Sirius being made for coverage of the second decision, I would like to be included in that.
Now, if it's wrestling adjacent, will you break into your show?
Yeah. Yes, I will. Okay. Yes, I will. I'll be watching the Second Decision, just in case there's some way I can lump it in to the show on Pro Wrestling Nation, because I'd love to be able to kind of figure out that crossover.
Got to be in the zeitgeist.
Maybe it'll be like this. I'll go like, oh yeah, Shaq was in a Battle Royal once. Speaking of Shaq, LeBron is also a basketball player, and the Second Decision has been made. LeBron likes Amazon Prime. He's decided to go with Prime. The Second Decision is taco or burrito. And what's your sauce? Maybe here's the Second Decision.
Chalupa?
What's your sauce?
Oh.
That should be, come on. What am I, Don Draper over here? That would be, we advertise the Second Decision. And what's the Second Decision? What's your sauce? Now the Second Decision is up to everybody. And now we will all go to Taco Bell on Taco Tuesday and pick our sauce.
Oh, you are Don Draper.
I am. I'm Don Draper. Picture this.
I don't think about you at all.
A family is at home.
It's Tuesday.
It's Tuesday. And not just any Tuesday. It's Taco Tuesday. LeBron has put the decision on the family. Which sauce would you like? Pick, but we say it in a quicker way. Pick your sauce. And then they do at the restaurant. We love it, Don. All right. Well, we'll see. We'll see. We'll have coverage. We'll see which of those it could be. John in New Jersey.
Hey, Sam.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy. Listen, I think you and Travis are bullshitting about one battle after another.
What? Listen.
Hold on, real quick.
I do want to say for the record, Travis and I, we may have had a few small beers before we talked about it. A few small beers,
that's
okay?
Fair. I'll accept that. But I feel like it might be a little bit of I'm really cool and I like PTA effect with this movie because I saw it.
Right.
I'm a fan of his, and honestly, dude, it wasn't good. It was so long, minimal character development. I didn't care. The acting was good. Benicio was great, but it was just long as shit and boring and just kind of sucked, man. I think it's overrated.
I feel you on this, John. I do have to say, and I want to speak my truth. Anytime anybody's first complaint about a movie is that it was too long, it makes me feel like they're not a critical thinker. If you know what I'm saying?
No, disagree, dude. Nothing happened in the first hour and a half. I was like,
I mean, they literally blew up an immigration station. I mean, there was a huge. The whole first hour was an establishment of what a major, impactful, revolutionary group that Leo's character was a part of.
Sean Penn boner? What was that, dude?
As well as what a culturally significant group. The beers before we talked about it. A few small beers,
that's
okay?
Fair. I'll accept that. But I feel like it might be a little bit of I'm really cool and I like PTA effect with this movie because I saw it.
Right.
I'm a fan of his, and honestly, dude, it wasn't good. It was so long, minimal character development. I didn't care. The acting was good. Benicio was great, but it was just long as shit and boring and just kind of sucked, man. I think it's overrated.
I feel you on this, John. I do have to say, and I want to speak my truth. Anytime anybody's was, and the fact that there was this life on the side with Sean Penn's character, which not only took away from his integrity, but really did explain who this person was on the inside, and, I mean, led us into 15 years later.
Synopsis to just repeat there and sound
No, there's no synopsis. You said nothing happened. I just listed many things. I don't know what you mean. I have no idea what you mean.
It was a drag.
You're a drag, bro.
And then the letter at the end, it was just so on the nose. Like, oh, yeah, by the way, your mom wrote you a letter. Like, really? Come on. That sucked.
Because the physical letter. It wasn't the content of the letter that you didn't like. It was the fact that
all of it was just so on the nose. Like, oh, yeah, by the way, after all this chaos, forgot to tell you, here's this letter from your revolutionary mom. I don't know.
Ophidia.
Not for me, man.
Ophidia Beverly Hills.
Way better.
What was way better?
Yeah.
What was way better? Sorry, I didn't hear you.
There Will Be Blood. Way better. One of the best ever.
I understand. There Will Be Blood is one of the best movies of all time. To go like,
no argument.
Yeah, we don't have to compare.
Yeah, but when you compare,
I'm just saying you inevitably you compare because of the
no, you don't go. Nobody here said One Battle After Another is simply put the greatest movie that's ever been produced.
No, but you were putting it up there with There Will Be Blood when you compare all of the work.
No, I was putting it up there in that category of There Will Be Blood.
I
said
it's
this
for sure. For sure.
Crazy, dude. No, watch it again and realize
you have given zero supporting evidence for your argument, and when I should be on Jubilee. My first statement: One Battle After Another was really great. Boop, boop, boop. And then John is running up to get his chair. You'd be red flagged the hell out of this debate right now. Okay? Because you have presented zero evidence for your take.
I'm just telling you how I felt about it, man. I think there's a lot of that.
Listen, facts don't care about your feelings.
98%. I just think a lot of people are like, oh, PTA must be good. People will think I'm cool.
Incorrect.
People will think I'm cool if I like it.
First of all, okay. First of all, this idea of I pretend to like Paul Thomas Anderson to try to be cool might have been an argument 15 years ago, but it's not anymore. Paul Thomas Anderson, this is his 8th movie. 10th. We said it's his 10th movie. He's 55 years old. He's very mainstream. This isn't the sort of avant-garde.
Wes Anderson?
Yeah. And by the way, Wes Anderson stinks.
I can't.
Okay? So I'm not in that camp. But
Wes Anderson is the better Anderson. Admit it.
Than Arn Anderson?
Paul Thomas.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got confused in
the fact that your brain goes.
All right, listen.
The Enforcer?
I'm sorry, you're lying about it. You're trolling. I'm punching out. Have a good day, guys.
Listen. Here's the statement. One Battle After Another is back to Paul Thomas Anderson and what we all fell in love with Paul Thomas Anderson, which means that first run. The first run is Boogie Nights, Magnolia, Punch Drunk Love, There Will Be Blood. And then after that, he started to kind of get it. That's where, and then he hits The Master, which is still great, but just different. It doesn't have a narrative structure the way some of these other movies do. And then Inherent Vice, Licorice Pizza, and The Phantom Thread. I think Strike That, Reverse It. And yeah.
Yeah.
But to me, all we said was One Battle After Another gets lumped into that original run.
Absolutely.
100% for me. And this guy sounds like the type of guy, and I'm not criticizing it because it happens, who came out of the Tarantino movie, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, which you said when you saw it. You didn't know where, I don't know about that one.
I had to let it sit.
And then you let it sit. But what you don't do is go on IMDb and go, well, 98% of people want to be cool. I'm in the minority, so I must be right.
Paul, that was his name, Paul?
I don't know.
Okay. Whoever was just on the phone. He said something right at the end where he goes, you're lying to yourselves, you're trolling. And another one of my friends said the same thing.
Jermaine?
Not Jermaine. Jermaine loved One Battle After Another. Another one of our friends.
You talking about in the car?
Well, yeah. What else are we going to talk about before bed?
Nice. Before bed.
But like, people who don't like something and then refuse to believe that nobody could possibly like it as much as they're saying it,
right,
is so annoying.
Because they don't want to go like, maybe I'm missing something.
Yeah.
Or maybe this appeals to people in a different way, which is fine.
But to be like, oh, you're lying. You didn't love it that much.
I know.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I gave my thoughts on it within a day after it coming out. Like, I don't know which way the wave's going to go. Yeah. You know? Right. I don't know if they're going to try to do my boy Paul Thomas Anderson like they're trying to do my boy The Rock, and I won't put up with it. Bullshitters.
They're coming after him.
I know, because they're idiots. He's winning. Dummies. Winning, duh. But I will tell you, I saw something amazing last night. So I watched Monday Night Raw, obviously, you know? And I'm assuming something must have happened after the show, like maybe just for the live audience. Because I saw this Monday Night Raw video after Raw, and I didn't see it. I watched the whole show.
You don't get like the live feed?
I watched it, bookend to bookend. No, it wasn't this. It was the other video that I sent you, Mike. It was in your DMs.
Troy, you saw that?
But we will revisit that. You don't have to click out of that. But it's in the DMs.
Troy's a wrestling fan.
I know. It's good. Well, wrestling's getting crazy. Bro, last night on Raw, you know what happened? You'll never guess this. You ready?
Go ahead.
I saw a video of it. I didn't see it on Raw, but I saw it later. Martin Luther King Jr. turned heel.
That's crazy.
Crazy, dude.
I didn't see it.
Martin Luther King Jr. turned heel on Monday Night Raw, and I saw a video of it, and that's MLK. And I thought he had passed on, but he is in the ring.
When did he win the strap?
I don't know. They must have pre-taped an episode. Maybe they pre-taped an episode after the episode last night, because apparently MLK, Martin Luther King Jr., the civil rights leader.
Troy, can you believe that?
My mind's blown.
Well, he won the WWE Championship, and then he turned heel on the audience. And the commentators, by the way, were flabbergasted by it.
I would imagine so.
Do you want to? I know you guys don't. I mean, I'm sorry. I know you guys don't like the wrestling stuff.
talk.
I have to see what's
Are you
happening.
okay if we play this video? Because I know the wrestling talk sometimes gets a lot, and I'm not the best judge of that, so you need to tell me.
I'm all in.
Is this okay?
Absolutely.
Okay, here it is. I saw this video, and I could not believe it. And I decided not to think critically about it. I just said, I see it. It's real. This is Martin Luther King Jr. turning heel. I saw this video yesterday.
You want to know the truth? I ain't got no dreams no more. I am the dream.
What did you say that?
The crowd is turning on him.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
That is what he would say if he was going to turn heel.
Turned heel.
I ain't got no dreams.
I ain't got no dreams no more. I am the dream. And it's like, oh my God. Martin Luther King Jr. just turned heel.
Just say that?
We are all in trouble. Did you hear the commentators? They couldn't believe they knew the whole roster's on notice now. I mean, imagine that. As powerful as this guy is as a babyface. Now he's a heel and he's in it for himself.
The dream?
You didn't see this one coming, did you?
I did not see it coming at all. I fantasy booked till the cows came home, and this never came up once.
This is weird because I follow you, and I didn't see any emergency podcast about this.
This warrants an emergency podcast.
Yeah,
Well,
dude,
that's why I think it was at the taping, because I cannot for the life of me find the long form clip. I can only find this vertical 10-second video.
You should do an emergency podcast about this.
Martin Luther King Jr. turns heel on Raw.
Be like, apparently, I was fooled.
He won the yeah, it would be great if just for the attention, I did an emergency podcast on it, played it completely straight, and then had to take back and do a YouTube video apologizing and saying it was artificial intelligence.
I will be better.
However, I would like to do another emergency podcast about a certain Hell in a Cell match, which we'll watch in a moment. But listen to Martin Luther King Jr. He turns heel.
You want to know the truth? I ain't got no dreams no more. I am the dream.
What did you say that?
The crowd is turning on him.
So apparently in Sora,
Oh, look, his jacket says MLK.
it says MLK.
Oh, that's cool.
He's
That's how
wearing
you know it's him.
He's wearing a satin jacket that says MLK on it, and he's dressed all in black, by the way, because he's turned heel.
That is so funny.
In Sora, I guess you can't do living people. You can only do dead people. Mm-hmm. And so I've already seen Robin Williams' family is complaining.
Oh, yeah, they're pissed.
They're pissed. Yeah. And I would be too. I mean, like, I hope this doesn't. I don't want, when I'm dead, I want to be gone. And apparently it's not an option anymore.
You're going to stick around for a long time.
Right.
No, and remember, Troy is in charge of me not using your likeness.
Oh, yeah.
Or you're going to haunt it.
Oh, that's right. Don't forget, bro.
I don't need that.
But I said this when Sora wasn't a thing.
Right.
Now I mean it twice.
Okay.
I'm going to haunt your ass twice as hard. If Travis uses my AI likeness in any way, shape, or form, including funny videos on Sora, you're getting haunted, Troy.
What if it's really funny?
What if we know, like, Sam would laugh
Sam
at
would
this?
totally
Yeah.
be cool with this.
You better be sure. Because if I think it's funny, I'm going to be honest. I'm not going to haunt his ass. If anything, I'll come back to you in the afterlife and say, I'm not haunting you. I'm not here to haunt you. That was pretty funny what you guys did.
I just want to let you know that was funny.
That was actually pretty funny. But you better be damn sure. Because if I get pissed, and I will get pissed too. If I get pissed, I got nothing to do. I'm in the afterlife, bro. I got nothing but time. Literally eternity.
And I don't need that.
No, I'm haunting you.
This is so funny.
It's out of control. It's only been a week.
It's not even been a week.
Was this before or after Martin Luther King Jr. Hosted InfoWars?
Oh,
I don't know.
Host InfoWars?
Yes, he did.
I saw him doing stand-up comedy.
Wow, he's been busy.
He's all over the place.
I saw him doing stand-up comedy, and his joke was that he had a dream, but that his dream was that his alarm clock didn't wake him up, and now he's late for work. It's so stupid. Yeah. No, I also did see, though, and this is just, WWE said they were going to pick up steam in the Netflix era. I did see, apparently, and this must have also been a pre-tape that I missed, that Stephen Hawking competed in the Hell in a Cell. Is that correct?
He's all over the place now, too.
Stephen Hawking? Yeah. Yeah, he competed in the Hell in a Cell. I would love to take a look at this. I haven't seen it.
Would you look at that? Stephen Hawking rolling down the ramp like he's got no fear.
He's on top of the cage. Are you kidding me?
Through the table.
He just flattened him.
So he busted. Stephen Hawking rolls down the ramp, and then he goes from the top of the Hell in a Cell and breaks through the cell in his wheelchair.
How did he get up there?
I don't know. They skipped that part. This is the highlights. And then he broke through the Hell in a Cell and smashed somebody through a table in the ring, which is crazy because the whole weight of the wheelchair came down on him. And also, if you notice, he was doing his own commentary. He was cutting a promo through his wheelchair voice box. Yeah. I mean, look. So far, it's all very funny.
I found MLK doing stand-up.
What's his joke?
You want to hear it?
Yeah.
Good evening, good evening. People always ask me, Martin, do you still dream? I tell them yes, but nowadays, snooze button. I have a dream that one day my 2 little kids will sleep in on Saturday.
2 little kids will sleep in on Saturday. And it really, because it's not just like somebody like if Martin Luther King hadn't been Martin Luther King and instead had been a stand-up. It's like if Martin Luther King followed up his career as a civil rights leader to be a stand-up comic. Which I would love to know how the King family feels about this. I can't imagine they're thrilled.
I can't see that either.
They didn't even want those documents released.
No, and now it's like a standout or him turning heel. That's going to get a bad idea.
Heel.
And like dumber children who don't know the difference could go into a class and say like, but didn't he eventually turn heel?
Excuse me.
Didn't MLK end up turning heel on Monday Night Raw?
No. I saw a video.
I saw a video. And the commentators were pretty flabbergasted by the whole thing. They said the crowd is turning on him. Jake in Alabama. What's up, Jake?
Hey, I just wanted to say there's also a video going around of Tupac and Biggie Smalls in an AI promo battle.
In a promo battle?
I don't know if y'all... Yeah, I didn't know if y'all have seen those yet.
No, I have. I don't think I've seen Biggie versus Tupac in the promo battle.
It's pretty fun, man.
I mean, look. Say what you want about it, but getting dead icons to do funny stuff is funny. I haven't seen one yet that. Oh wow. Oh, this was. Oh my gosh. You didn't see this? I have not. So like, this is from 1994.
I thought this was real and it was part of the Nitro that I missed, so I just scrolled past it.
Sure. But the Nitro that you missed actually took place in 2001.
Oh.
They were dead already.
I forgot.
Yeah, no. I thought I'd seen everything from this era of pro wrestling, but apparently Biggie and Tupac did a promo.
Wait, the roof is coming off for Tupac Shakur. It looks like he was born to walk that ramp. Yo, anybody back there think they got the heart to step up? I'm right here.
Oh, wow, it's Biggie.
No way. You've been running your mouth all week, champ, talking like the throne's yours, but you standing in my house now. This ring, this is West Coast territory tonight, and I'm setting it off. Biggie, you been shining too long, hiding behind that gold. Tonight I'm kicking the door in. That cell's gonna lock behind us, and there ain't no bodyguard, no entourage, just you, me, and every city.
You know what I love? That like colloquial wrestling where it's just like we're just putting it in the context of wrestling to be funny. It's always Hell in a Cell. There's something inherently funny about Hell in a Cell. Maybe it's because the name is so ridiculous. Maybe it's because everybody knows that like people get thrown off of it. But there's just something funny about Biggie and Tupac, and it's going to be Hell in a Cell. Oh, yeah. I mean, I can't.
It's all fun.
It really is all fun.
It's hard to be mad at it.
Well, and who's it hurting?
People are just having fun with it.
Is it hurting anybody? I don't think so.
They're all
Maybe
dead.
MLK's family.
Yeah, there could be.
Yeah, maybe they don't want to see that.
Why?
You know,
It's fun.
Because they want him to be a baby face.
Okay, so let's turn him back. So tell them to get the app, turn him back babyface. You know what I mean? It's easy. You could just do it.
I don't have no dreams.
I am the dream.
I mean, that's literally a perfect heel turn.
It really is. It's perfect.
That's how it would be written.
I mean, maybe as important historically as the "I have a dream" speech was, and maybe now more than ever, to see it be altered and turned into wrestling promos and stand-up comedy fodder is a little jarring.
Well, this is your dream. You're like, oh, thank God, everything is wrestling.
Everything's wrestling now. I try to tell you guys everything's wrestling. Now you can see it in the videos.
The second we get new technology, everybody's like, what if this person was a wrestler?
That's right. That's right. When is it too soon?
Oh, why? Who are you thinking?
Oh, why?
I can't say because I don't know if it's too soon.
Just whisper it.
You know, but like what, like I don't know. Like, what if there's like an actor who just died? Like, can I do Hulk Hogan?
He was a wrestler.
Yeah, but I could still make him do funny stuff that he didn't do before.
He did all the funny stuff.
Yeah, but you could do Hulk Hogan versus Stephen Hawking.
That would be funny.
That would be funny, right?
Yeah.
Like, imagine Stephen Hawking getting a big boot out of his wheelchair and everybody's cheering. Yeah, it's the babyface move. He kicks him right out of his wheelchair and everybody's like, we love this. Like, that would be a funny video, but is it too soon?
For Hulk Hogan, no.
Because Hulk Hogan is Hulk Hogan?
Yeah, they're not gonna. Nobody's gonna be like,
nobody's gonna
"Whoa, dude, what are you doing too soon?"
Right. No, I get that. I get that.
Stephen Hawking was in a boxing match. I saw him get his ass kicked.
Who kicked his ass?
Some other.
Just random boxer?
Yeah.
You could do Ali. He's passed on.
He also blasted off into space.
Who did, Ali or
Stephen Hawking?
Stephen Hawking went to space?
Yeah, he's doing a lot.
You saw a video of it?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
I saw Bob Ross and Mr. Rogers in a ladder match.
The Bob Ross ones are the best.
Oh, did they compete in a ladder match?
He's doing everything. I saw him painting a picture with his afro.
With the afro itself? Oh, my gosh.
It's endless.
Who won the ladder match between Bob Ross and Mr. Rogers? Oh, my gosh. Look at this. He go to the ring with... Is Anna Nicole Smith escorting Bob Ross to the ring? And it looks, too, like people are taking, like, the 10-second Soras and doing multiples and then patching them together to make a whole, like, narrative.
Which is smart.
Which I love that. So Bob Ross is now... Okay, this, again, is on Monday Night Raw. And Bob Ross is being led to the ring by Anna Nicole Smith. That's great.
Would you look at this? The painter of positivity himself, Bob Ross, and he's not coming alone tonight. That's Anna Nicole Smith, King. Rogers got real King.
Yeah,
In this place, King. That's Mr. Rogers walking to the ring, and he's got Marilyn Monroe on his arm. I never thought I'd see this on Monday Night Raw.
Mr. Rogers, neighbor, it's a beautiful day to paint this canvas with your blood.
Everybody loved that line. What a pop.
You walk in here with your happy little clouds like the ring is some canvas for you to paint on. But this is my neighborhood. And in my neighborhood, people learn respect the hard way.
That's a bad
Ross offering the handshake.
Oh, he kicked him in his nuts. Hit pause. Mr. Rogers, Bob Ross, and they haven't quite figured out how to get characters to interact properly with each other. Like the spacing is off. But like, Bob Ross went for a handshake. And Mr. Rogers gave one of the worst nut kicks I've ever seen in my life.
Ross offering the handshake. Oh, my. Low blow. God, Mr. Rogers with a cheap shot, and the crowd let him hear it. Boos are raining down on him. Writhing in pain. Ross is perched.
Oh, whoa. Okay. That was not a 5-star frog splash.
Oh, Mr. Rogers kicked out. I don't believe it. The man in the cardigan just survived the splash. Losing its both men perched.
Oh, they're on a ladder now.
Bob Ross hooking him. Oh, no, this can't end well. Avalanche powerbomb off the ladder. The canvas just shook. Mr. Rogers may be out cold. Bob Ross sitting tall. Ross on the top rope. What's he got in mind? Moonsault. Perfect. He got all of it.
Broke his neck.
Whoa, my kick out at one.
This is like
The neighborhood just won't stay down.
Okay, hit pause. A lot of these are like whatever that 2K game was that was full of glitches.
Right.
They're not hitting each other at all.
I didn't know Bob Ross was such a high-flying daredevil.
Well, he's more the athletic type.
He's like a Hardy Boy.
Yeah. He goes high risk on all this stuff.
Wow.
Yeah, this is massive. Oh.
At the top of that ladder. What's he thinking? This is a 30-foot drop. Don't do it, Bob.
Climb a little higher.
Oh, he jumped over the ladder.
Bob, straight from the heavens. Rogers at the table. Bob Ross is going for it all. 450 splash.
No, it wasn't a 450 splash.
No, Rogers kicked out. He kicked out. The crowd can't believe it.
She's going nuts. The crowd's going nuts.
Rogers swings. Block. Ross spins. Back elbow. Right on the button. He hooks
Happy
it.
little ending.
Oh, my.
Cover. 1, 2,
He got him.
I've got to say, based on where it's at right now, the promos are where it's at, I think. I don't think they've got the physical action quite right. If you want to do like one thing perfectly, like Stephen Hawking getting thrown off a Hell in a Cell, that could probably be funny. But I think it's the promos. And I think famous dead people doing stand-up, that could be massive. That could be really, really massive. Especially because, I don't know, in Sora, do you write for them or do they make it up?
I would imagine you probably say what you want them to say.
Like in the prompt, say, have so-and-so doing stand-up and have him say this?
Yes.
Because that way, if you're a good writer, you could probably come up with some really funny shit.
Yeah.
Now my dream come with a snooze button.
Hopefully the kids don't wake me up on a Saturday morning. He had a dialect, too. Like, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Like his pacing was funny. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like every person that's scared of this, they're going to find something that makes them laugh, and it's going to be
look
okay.
at what I just did.
I know. You love it now.
Cracked up at that MLK heel turn.
You love it now.
Funny's funny.
Yeah. So you're pro Sora?
No.
I don't believe that. Do you?
No, he loves it.
He loves this shit.
Funny's funny.
Yeah.
That's funny.
That's funny.
They took off South Park, right? You can't do South Park stuff anymore?
Oh, yeah.
They were making full episodes.
That was quick.
I could see that being a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, anything that you can like duplicate in full-on animation style, you kind of got to take off. It is a weird thing figuring out what the line is with like copyright and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
People are going to have to figure out whether or not there's going to have to be precedents set. People are going to have to figure out whether they're actually protected against AI or what really is in the sort of public, zeitgeist.
Mm-hmm.
And also, are you making money off of it or are you not making money off of it? Is there a difference between doing something in AI and drawing a picture of it in a notebook? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, I don't know if you're not making money off it. Is there just making it public and putting it on the internet change it? Like what you have to define what changes this and what makes it what it is. You can't really just say, the old pornography thing where they said, I'll know it if I see it. You can't really do that with that. In the trials and stuff, yeah.
I think the issue that a lot of people, like a lot of celebrities or public figures have, is that
me.
No, not you.
Oh.
More famous people like MLK, is that like these like OpenAI and ChatGPT and all these places are using these people to learn for their machines to learn.
Yes. I'm sorry to snicker as you were making a serious
No, it's fine.
point.
I thought I said something stupid.
No. I got a text.
Go ahead.
It's just a suggestion. How about a Sora of Ivanka talking about her ex-husband's tiny genitals? That was Mr. Roberts' suggestion.
You should get your dad a Sora subscription.
He would be dangerous.
See what he comes up with.
I'd be like, no, this isn't meant. This is too much.
He's got time.
He'd be on it all day.
Dinner time.
Look at this. Look at this. So this was a full like South Park that they made? Let's see.
Breaking news! Pickleball is the hottest craze sweeping South Park. Residents young and old are flooding courts, wielding tiny paddles and whacking plastic balls like their lives depend on it.
El deporte que está arrasando en South Park se llama pickleball.
Pickleballaroo! 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 Pickleballaroo!
Dude, this sucks. We've been out here 10 minutes and I'm already bored out of my mind. Pickleball's a lame-ass old people game. Rich old people like pickleball.
You pause.
Shit,
Yeah, I see the problem with this is that you literally can't tell the difference. Like, there's no difference.
I mean, the writing I can tell.
Yeah, the writing.
Of course, the writing sucks. Yeah, of course. The writing is genius on South Park. But you could see somebody watching this and going like,
I mean, that looks exactly...
Like, they fell off. The writing used to be way better than this. I can't believe it's still on the air. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's where it's gonna get interesting, is figuring out what people are actually allowed to do and not, and if you can control it at all. Because I don't know, I think that's going to be difficult. But we'll see. Let's take a break. because there are a couple people I wanted to check in on.
I'm good.
But, that's too bad. There are a couple people I wanted to check in on, but I want to take a break first, so stay right there. We'll be right back.
We'll be right back with Sam Roberts Show.
The NHL on Sirius XM just hits different.
Oh, Wilson crushed Zadorov.
Every big goal.
It's a power play goal.
Every crucial save.
Sergei Bobrovsky displaying acrobatics.
All with a little home cooking with the hometown announcers on the Sirius XM app.
That, ladies and gentlemen, is the best player on earth.
And we're discussing the daily drama on NHL Network Radio, Channel 91.
Sunday. This is your day, so start it like you mean it.
Now let's go out there and do what we're supposed to do, baby.
Get locked in at 11 a.m. with Fox NFL Kickoffs.
I'm excited to watch this game.
Then at noon, it's America's #1 pregame show as the best crew in the biz hype you up for a full day of football.
Bring it.
I like it.
What a catch! Start the best day the best way with back-to-back pregame shows every Sunday on Fox.
This is an ad by BetterHelp. We've all had that epic rideshare experience. Halfway through the trip, you know their heartbreak, their career path, and they know your aspirations to go find yourself in Portugal. It's human. We're all looking for connection, for someone to listen. But sometimes the people we spill our hearts to aren't exactly equipped to help us through it. With over a decade of data-backed experience from helping millions of people, BetterHelp matches you with a therapist based on your needs and goals. No asking for recommendations or endless scrolling through listings. Simply answer a few questions online and you'll be matched with a therapist, often in as little as 48 hours. Join over 5 million people worldwide who've trusted BetterHelp for their mental health and well-being. Get a therapist who gets you. Visit BetterHelp.com/radio to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp.com/radio.
You didn't start a business to babysit your poorest performing employees. That's exactly why I started my business, so you don't have to. Hi, I'm Alan Jones, founder and CEO of Bambi. I created Bambi so small business owners could take back control of their business. Need to fire a poor performing employee who happens to now want 3 months off? Your Bambi HR manager will take care of that for you in your first week with us. You spend your time coaching your A players, we'll take care of the rest. I'm so confident that Bambi will help you focus on what you love about running your business that I'm offering a $1 trial to the service for your first month. Trust me, there are no limits to the amount of calls or questions you can give your Bambi HR manager. After your first month, just $29 a month for companies of any size. Month to month, no hidden fees, cancel anytime.
Get a month of Bambi for just $1. Go to Bambi.com and type stocks under radio to schedule your first call with an HR manager right now. Go to BAMBEE.com, stocks radio.
Vinegar is the ultimate multi-purpose cleaner. Harris 30% vinegar is 6 times stronger than regular vinegar and the #1 cleaning vinegar brand in America. It's pure, with no dyes or other harsh chemicals, and leaves your floors, windows, bathroom, and kitchen sparkling. You can even use Harris 30% vinegar outdoors to clean sidewalks, driveways, decks, and patio furniture. Harris has specialized weed killer and pest control products too, and has been trusted for over 100 years. You'll find Harris 30% vinegar at the Home Depot.
Is listening to the radio getting out of hand? You need Bennington, the ultimate in hands-free talk radio design. Simply go to the Sirius XM app on any phone, then search for Bennington. It's that easy. Hands-free, pain-free. You'll wonder how you ever lived without it. It's perfect for your mind. A must for the entire office. Life itself goes quicker and easier. Best of all, Bennington works with your favorite phone. An amazing breakthrough show you'll listen to every day on the Sirius XM app.
Netflix is a Joke Radio brings you exclusive comedy specials and stand-up from Netflix's massive library from the world's biggest comedians.
He's Mick Jagger. I pitched him a joke and he went, "Not funny!"
We give you unparalleled access to Netflix's top premieres. And join Tom Papa and Fortune Feimster every day for interviews with the biggest names in comedy. Netflix is a Joke Radio, Channel 93. Search comedy on your Sirius XM app.
This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp. Look, we all have people that we go to when we want to discuss the problems going on in our lives, whatever issues that we're facing, whether that's the group text, whether that's friends at work. A lot of them aren't even listening. A lot of them are so concerned with their own issues, they're not paying attention to you. They're just smiling and nodding. That doesn't help. If I were you, I'd go to BetterHelp. BetterHelp therapists work according to a strict code of conduct, and they're fully licensed in the U.S., fully online, and you can pause your subscription whenever you need to. You can switch therapists anytime, no extra cost. With over 30,000 therapists, BetterHelp is the world's largest online therapy platform, having served over 5 million people globally. As the largest online therapy provider in the world, BetterHelp can provide access to mental health professionals with a diverse variety of expertise. Find the one with BetterHelp. Our listeners get 10% off their first month at BetterHelp.com/Teft. That's BetterHelp.com/TE.
Jackpocket is America's #1 lottery app, and they let you order official lottery tickets right on your smartphone. Why wait? Download the Jackpocket app to easily order Powerball, Mega Millions, or official state lottery tickets in just a few quick clicks. Jackpocket makes ordering tickets quick, simple, and secure. And here's the best part. If you're new to Jackpocket, they've got a special offer just for you. Download the app, opt in, and get a free lottery ticket. Don't forget to use promo code POWERBALL when you sign up. That's promo code POWERBALL on the Jackpocket app to get your free lottery ticket. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY. 18 or older. 19 or older in Nebraska. 21 or older in Arizona. Jackpocket is a lottery courier and not affiliated with any state lottery. Eligibility restrictions apply. Void where prohibited. Opt in for $5 in non-withdrawable lottery credits that expire in 168 hours. Ends on September 30th, 2025. Terms at jkpt.co/draw5.
Are you a small business owner struggling with cash flow issues? Look no further than AmeriFactors, a trusted partner in business funding. With AmeriFactors, you can turn your unpaid invoices into fast cash. Say goodbye to long payment cycles and hello to quick and easy funding options, even with less than perfect credit, including bankruptcies. If you need working capital to make payroll, buy inventory, or to expand your business, AmeriFactors has got you covered.
AmeriFactors has been one of the best decisions our company made. We have grown tremendously and developed a lasting business relationship with them.
With AmeriFactors, you can focus on what you do best, running your business, while they take care of providing cash flow and accounts receivable management. Their team of experts are dedicated to providing personalized solutions focused on the success of your business. Fuel your business growth with AmeriFactors. Call AmeriFactors today. 800-884-FUND. That's 800-884-3863. Or visit AmeriFactors.com.
We're back.
Oh, I got you.
Last night was the first time I had noticed it.
It's probably red for the Chiefs. They're the #1 team in the NFL.
It annoyed me.
I haven't watched since last season, but I'm assuming that's still the case. Yeah, what is this play here that we're looking at, Mike?
This is a great Chiefs play.
Okay. Just the Chiefs being the Chiefs at their absolute best?
Exuding greatness.
Okay, so they're right there on, what's that, the, say, 4 yard line?
It looks like they're on the 3.5.
Yeah, 3.5. Yeah.
All tied up.
And they're ready to just make it a nice 2014 Chiefs game, huh?
That's what it appears.
Okay, and we're in the third quarter. Plenty of time to get her done.
So let's see that unfold.
Okay. Here we go. Okay. Now, wait, could you pause for a second? Are they all... Because I noticed that the guy on the man on the Chiefs... I'm going to go back to my pre-Sam watching football days and try to break this down, okay? The man in the white shirt, is he a Chief?
They're all Chiefs. The white shirt with the red helmet?
With the red helmet, yeah.
Those are the Chiefs, yeah.
Are the men in the dark green shirts, are they also Chiefs?
No, those are the Jaguars, Duval.
Duval. Well then, Mike, could you explain to me why would a member of the Chiefs throw a ball that could so easily be caught by a member of the Jaguars?
Oh, that's why they play the game.
Let's see that again.
On second down.
Nope.
Picked off. Lloyd again.
Whoop. Oh, no.
Devin Lloyd.
Oh, no.
What a year.
Oh, no.
Still rolling.
No.
Down the sideline. One man to beat. Lloyd. Pick six.
Jesus Christ. So we thought that they were on the 3-yard line.
Knocking on the door.
They were actually on, what's that, the 97-yard line? We didn't realize. The very dangerous 97-yard line. It did indeed become 20-14, but it was 20-14 Jags. That is so funny. I mean, look, I'm glad that this happened. This was a home game for the Jaguars because the crowd got to really enjoy that. That would have been tough to watch in Kansas City. Oh, yeah. So they blew it. They really they really blew it. And then I saw. Is this another great one?
This is a really good one.
Okay.
This is the last play, right?
Last play of the game?
I mean, yeah, this is what gave them the win, yeah.
First and goal with 30 seconds left. Now Lawrence goes down, has to get up.
Oh,
Breaks
no.
the tackle.
No.
Jacksonville.
I see.
Was that a typical football call? No way. No, it couldn't be that.
A seasoned broadcaster.
Just what? Just watching going, huh?
I see. They are doing colored lines of scrimmage for each team. Because I saw the Jaguars line of
was it
scrimmage
green?
was yeah,
That foresty
like
green?
a turquoise.
Yeah.
I don't think they like to be called colored, but
That's right.
No.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
players from all over the world. Some of them Guam, America.
He's right, Travis.
No, you know what? Okay, my mistake.
Yeah. Yeah, so dude just falls down holding
Trevor
the ball.
Lawrence, yeah.
Trevor Lawrence falls down and then is just able to kind of get back up and run around all
First and
the...
goal with 30 seconds left.
Okay. Trevor Lawrence falls over.
Now Lawrence goes down, has to get up.
Why throw it?
Breaks a tackle. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
So the quarterback ends up getting his hands on the ball, immediately falling down, which should be a real blunder, but then is able to somehow stand up, run around all that pesky defense, and just go right to the end zone.
If you fall down, they don't have to tackle you. They just come touch you.
Yeah.
Yeah. You've already fallen
They
down.
can just lightly graze you.
Just, yeah.
A fingernail.
A shoelace. They can tap you with their foot. Tap, tap.
Great play.
This counts. Jeez. And he's like, wait, I'm still in this? He's just like, well, I guess I'll just bypass all this pesky defense and I'll go ahead and score. This is why I don't believe Taylor Swift's excuse. Did you see she was on Jimmy Fallon last night?
Yeah.
And she said that that the reasons that she's not doing the Super Bowl are being reported incorrectly. It didn't have anything to do with owning the footage or the paycheck, nothing like that. It was because of the fact that she's in a relationship with an NFL foosball player.
That's not why.
Right. She said that football, just, with the level of respect that she now has for the game because she watches the person that she loves the most in this world compete in this hand-to-hand gladiatorial combat every single week, that she couldn't possibly, number one, she couldn't possibly take attention away from what he's doing. And number two, couldn't possibly distract from what he's doing with her nonsense. She
Is
said,
that what she called it?
Well, she implied it, really. She was like, I mean, just imagine, he's sitting there actually preparing for these, to put his life on the line for this game. Okay. And I'm sitting there going, maybe I'll do 2 verses of Shake It Off and then do this. And I wanted to be like, Taylor, honey,
it's two different things.
Well, you don't have to worry about it. He's not going to be at the Super Bowl.
Oh.
You don't have to.
That's a bummer.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about by the time.
You don't think the Chiefs are?
No. You don't have to worry about. By the time you're really getting into the nitty gritty, the 2 weeks before the Super Bowl, I mean, Travis would be able to go to rehearsal with you. He's going to have nothing to do. You know what I mean? He's going to be bored on the couch by that point. I mean, This isn't last year. I just saw. You know how I know the Chiefs are not going to go to the Super Bowl? I can give you 2 reasons. I just watched them. It's just not happening this year.
Is that Sammy's lock of the season?
It's lock.
Lock of the season?
Lock of the season. All right, you ready for a lock of the season? Sammy's lock of the season. The Kansas City Chiefs will not play in the Super Bowl this year. Lock of the season.
Well,
Lock it in. Lock it in.
Will they make the playoffs?
I can't tell you they not. I mean, not far.
Okay.
They won't. I don't think that they'll make a championship game.
Anyone want action?
I don't think they'll make a championship game.
I've already won my money, so I'm going to stay out.
I thought we weren't doing that.
Huh? No. That's 100 to me.
No, I thought you were being quiet about that because you were going to let me off the hook.
Why would I let you off the hook? I was going to pay.
I thought I was going to win, so I'm just kind of in a confused spot right now.
Oh. I didn't see. I was under the assumption I would win.
Yeah, I don't think they'll make it to any championship game.
Okay.
Anybody want in? Or are we gonna stick with my lock?
I mean, I think you're right, so I won't take that.
But it is a more. I mean, the Super Bowl one's a little obvious, but yeah. No, I think it's just not.
Not their year.
It's not their year.
This is probably his last.
Sam Roberts show.
Travis's? Yeah. And that's okay. It's okay.
I mean, he's getting old to do what he does anyway.
Right.
And he's done it.
No, and it doesn't take any, like I've said, it doesn't take anything away from any legacy that anybody has. Like, it's fine. It's fine to not have, your best season shouldn't be your last season.
Best season.
I don't
it's nice to go out on top.
I don't like people that go out on top. I think you should, if you're on top.
But what if you go out on top?
Look, if you don't want to play anymore, that's fine. If you're over it.
What if you're saying, like, I'm retiring this year, and then you end up.
Are you saying if you announce at the beginning of the year, I'm retiring this year, and in that year you win the championship for the 17th time, and then you turn heel, and then you turn babyface, and then you start, yeah, I guess there are. Oh.
I mean, I remember Ray Lewis announcing his retirement on the Ravens, and they ended up winning the Super Bowl that year. And it was
I like that. That's poetic.
Final.
That's poetic because you go, I'm announcing right now, I'm going to retire. I want to retire.
This is it.
This is it. And then you play your heart out and get to the championship. That's beautiful. I love that. I more mean if I don't believe in people encouraging people to quit when they're on top. If they are done and they just don't have it in them, they don't have a passion for the game anymore, whatever it is, they want that to be the ending, that's fine. But if they still want to play because that's who they are, I never mind people having a tail end that's not as glamorous.
Maybe that's what the decision part 2 will be. If I win the championship this year,
I'll do a Taco Bell commercial.
I will retire.
TJ in Philly. What's up, TJ?
Hey, guys. What do you think about the Birds?
It's a good year for the Birds.
You're saying
good year for the Birds?
It's a good year for the Birds. Birds are making it to a championship game.
Oh.
Not the Phillies. Don't get started with that.
Well, you can't have every sport.
Phillies are down.
Philly, yeah. No, I think the Eagles will make it to a championship game.
Okay, I'm writing that one down too.
I think the Eagles will make it to a championship game. I think the Kansas City Chiefs will not make it to a championship game.
I'm trying to write this down. Eagles.
EGLSE.
Okay.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember.
Yep.
I was trying to think of how my politicians spell it.
And I think the Giants are going all the way.
All the way to Cancun?
Yeah, they're done. Yeah, New York's, I mean, it's over for New York, obviously.
What about the Jets?
It's over for the Jets.
Oh.
No, the Jets, yeah, wait, what? Yeah, no, it's very over for the Jets. Very, very, very done. There was no reason to even show up this season for the Jets.
Okay.
I don't think. That's a lock. By the way, maybe we should talk about this tomorrow, but Burbank doesn't have any air traffic controllers. Is that right?
Not that I know of.
What is Sean from the Real World doing?
I don't know, because that's a great airport.
It's the perfect airport to get in to sneak in where you don't have to deal with all the traffic and everything. But there's no planes right now because there's no air traffic controllers.
That's a problem. That's a main part of an airport.
You need to have enough air traffic controllers where some can call out sick.
Man, do I love that airport.
It's great.
It's a hidden gem.
It's a hidden gem.
Yeah.
But I mean, we even have systems in place here on this show where for it to be a show where I have no staff. I mean, it's hard to believe how that could even happen. 1, 2 guys, but like
somebody can handle it.
The idea that there would be nobody here to handle things and I would just have to call it is like kind of an impossibility.
Sick calls, last-minute day off requests, and staffing short. I mean, the way this show is going, we might have to take some last-minute day offs because, we're not using all of our vacations.
The pilot won't.
Yeah, the pilot is like, I'm continuing to fly this plane until it's well out of gas.
You're like, there's no gas. I'm like, well, we're going to find out. We're riding the lightning on this one. Is there any possibility that this was done on purpose?
Oh, I'm sure.
You know what I mean? That the air traffic controllers got together and said, you take a day off, you take 2 sick days, and we'll all show them
absolutely
what happens when you have a staff that's this small.
Because weren't they doing that like at Newark or wherever the controlling tower was at Newark?
Had no problems, right?
I believe they had many.
Oh, man. I knew it was one or the other. I mean, Sean from The Real World is too busy trying to figure out how to get to space. We can't even get planes off the ground in the United States.
Right,
what do we need to do?
He's in charge of Space Force, right?
Yeah, what do we need space for if we can't get the airports working?
Let's get the Miz on this.
I think the Miz would be doing a better job than Sean from The Real World. If you're going to take people from The Real World or Coral. I'd see what Coral was up to. I wouldn't trust Puck because you couldn't have a communal break room. You know why, right?
Yeah, he would put his fingers in the peanut butter.
You can't do that.
Yeah.
You can't do that. So I couldn't have him.
Someone else would walk in and he would just be scooping it out. 2 fingers.
You know whose opinion I would love on this? Heather B.
Yeah.
She would have a great opinion on this. Like, isn't there somebody who would do a better job than Sean from The Real World? Maybe even Heather from The Real World. You know what I mean? At least I'm not saying everything's got to be perfect, but I'd like to get some planes in the sky. That's all.
Well, that's not too much to ask.
Well, apparently, look at this. There's no planes. It's just an empty airport. I've never seen this before.
It's good for the other people that showed up to work. He was like, oh, I get to go home. Free day.
That's true. Do I still get paid? I showed up.
Yeah.
You know, if I work at the Sbarros.
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh, yeah. You go into a Hudson News and you're like, oh, I can leave?
I can leave?
How many get paid?
They're like, there's no planes.
There's no planes. There's nobody here.
There's nobody here. Like, we can't do anything.
It's a real 28 days later situation.
An empty airport is a haunting sight.
Yeah.
They shouldn't exist. It's just so much empty space that at one point was full of hustle and or bustle.
Probably both.
Could have been the and. Yeah. We'll figure this out tomorrow. Hopefully Sean from The Real World. Let's keep our eyes on Sean, okay? Because tomorrow I want to catch up with Sean from The Real World. And Danielle, make sure you're up to date with the Cruise Cast.
Oh, yeah.
I can't remember the name, but it should be Cruise Cast.
Verdict.
The Verdict. Because
Okay.
there are rumors that he's getting himself together for a 2028 run.
Oh.
Which, I'll tell you right now, I might be ready to endorse already. Yeah, I might be. But see if there's any sort of even hinting towards it.
Okay. See, I took a break because I had a negative association with being on the bus.
Because you thought Ted Cruz lit your bus on fire?
Yeah.
Well, it's possible.
Yeah, maybe.
It's possible. Heidi, she's listening to the podcast to make fun of me. I'm going to light her bus on fire. It's exactly what Javert would have done. Yeah.
Maybe the pod was so lit, cut the bus.
That's true. You're right. That's the last thing she said. This pot is fire.
Yeah,
What's that
I was
smell?
making a post about it, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, so if you could please just see if he's got anything to say, and we'll check in on Ted Cruz tomorrow. We'll check in on Sean from The Real World tomorrow. It's going to be a very highly controversial and political day. We'll see you guys later.
There's more Sam Roberts Show after this.
Hey, it's Taylor, and we're celebrating a brand new era.
Are you ready for it? I can do it with a broken heart.
Welcome to the life of a showgirl on my channel.
Now for a limited time.
You got that daydream look in your eyes.
Taylor's Channel 13 on Sirius XM.
At home with the Sirius XM app on your phone, computer, Alexa, TV, or other internet-connected devices.
And baby, that's show business for you.
Chuck McDowell, here to save you money with Red Pocket Mobile. At Red Pocket, you get wireless service starting at just $10 a month for unlimited talk, text, and data forever. Plus, Red Pocket gives you all 3 major 5G networks to choose from for the best coverage you've ever had. Red Pocket Mobile, your new ultimate cell carrier. I see Red Pocket Mobile. Red Pocket Mobile. Oh, Red Pocket Mobile.
1-877 Cards for Kids. KARS Cards for Kids. 1-877 Cards for Kids. Donate your card today.
1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Ready to get rid of that old car? Donate it to Cars for Kids. Call 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS to reach a friendly live agent. Donation's super easy, and your car can be picked up as soon as tomorrow. Call us now, 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS. That's Cars with a K to donate your car today.
1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Did you know you can donate real estate too? Go to carsforkids.org. That's carsforkids.org.
Hey, Jeff, looks like your business is really booming, even in a tough time for businesses like ours.
Hey, Mike. Yeah, thanks to LendSeek, our business was able